Alright, hello stream. Alright, yeah, you can hear me now, except I'm low. On oh nah. Yeah, hi Blue. What the hell is going on with the oh my god. Alright, well I think my mic is okay now, but my camera is definitely not okay. I don't know what the hell that is. Let's let's try to fix that. Alright. There you go. Okay. Hi. We're here. We're back. Now everything is fixed. Mic is fixed, everything is fixed. Okay. Normal start to the stream, somewhat. Okay. Well, I mean, at least we have a stream going, because, I mean, I don't know how long it's been since I've done, like, a proper stream. I mean, because last week that was, like, half of a stream. Not even. That was, like, a third of a stream. And then we switched over to Ryan. Why the hell can you still, like, not hear me? Not hear me, but my mic is, like... No, I guess I'm fine. I don't... Am I just speaking at an inconsistent tone or something? How the hell does the mic sound right now? I don't even know, because apparently now when I talk, now it's too loud, right? But then I talk like this, and then now it's like nothing. Like I don't get the logic of this mic. Or I don't understand the logic of the gain on the mic. Okay, is this good? I mean, this might be too loud. I guess this is okay. I mean, at least it's consistently within the yellow here. I'm probably not making sense right now because you can't see what I'm seeing. I don't even know if anyone's here at this point. I'm probably just talking to myself realistically. I just see the oh nah in the chat. Is anyone here? We have suggestions for stuff? Is anybody here? I mean, if not, I'll just do some random filler content until somebody comes. I mean, oh nah from Blue. It's the only thing we have so far. Alright, I'm gonna keep testing my mic because I don't know why the hell it's like this. Except if I scream or talk loudly, then now it's gonna be louder. Well, obviously. But then I speak like this. Yeah, no, I think my mic is okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop testing my mic, right? And then we can go on Steam or something and do some filler content until somebody shows up. What type of filler content should we do? Probably not BeamNG, considering BeamNG always crashes while I'm recording with OBS or streaming with OBS, and I have no clue why. Train Simulator, well, no one's here. That would appreciate Train Simulator, because nobody's here. I appreciate Train Simulator, but I'm not in the mood for it right now, unless someone else is in the mood for it. But no one's here. I'm just talking to myself. Great. AM EST is barking. Alright. That wasn't a bark, that was literally just one. I'm at Portchester Station. Oh, okay. Maybe we can go in Train Simulator. We can go to Portchester and Train Simulator. Literally, we'll do that. We'll simulate your real life experience right now. Why not? I don't even know if you can like hear me. Or I don't know if you're like actively on the stream. You're gonna go to New Rochelle. Train comes at 9:22. All right, then you're gonna go to my house probably, right? You're gonna find my house too. You can hear. Okay. So you're literally just like standing out on the platform now? Hey, how cold is it outside right now? The weather's just been like really inconsistent. I have no idea how cold it is outside. Hey, we could just do a free roam. We'll just call this thingy 11-4. Why not? Route origin, we'll do Portchester. You see a train coming. You know what train it is? Can you tell? An M8 probably. Just a wild guess. It's probably an M8. Because that's all you see on the New Haven line nowadays. Besides Amtrak. And I mean, especially this time of night, that's all you're going to see. Just M8s and probably some, like, ACS 64s and Acellas. But that's probably it. I don't see why you would really see any P32s or anything now. Because I don't think any more Danbury trains are running this late. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe you see some deadheads or something. Like deadhead P32s. I don't know. You're going to be a Metro North engineer. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, here we are, Portchester. Where the frick is the platform? Okay, there you go. Alright, this is facing south. Alright, so we'll recreate your experience here, except we need some sort of ridiculous consist. What's ridiculous? What about, I'll make you get on my train and go 100 miles an hour. Yep, and you're gonna get fired in like 2 seconds. Yeah, HHP8, why not? HHP8s were in service for like not even a year. So yeah, we'll do an HHP8. We'll put a driver on the HHP8, and that's the other way around. I mean, the HHP8 and the Acela are very freaking similar. The weather pack works? Alright, nice. Oh yeah, maybe we can do like a thunderstorm or something. Well, actually, no, you can't really do thunderstorms in free roam scenarios because you need the script. Do you know how to do the thing like where you go into the like service editor or whatever you call this thing, like where you make commands for the scenario? Do you know how to do that thing like where you copy paste over the scenario script and then like you have everything and then you click here and then you got to do like whatever simple weather whatever the hell, like I mean obviously I don't have the scenario, I don't have the script on here, and this is a free roam. I never tried this with a free roam, so alright, but we need more ridiculous consists. I mean, New York, New Haven, low gondola, sure. We'll do a freight. We got a freight car attached to an HHP8. That's very normal. Amfleet Cafe, why not? Hopper, okay, why not? Yeah, sure. Trash car silver. Tank car, not trash car. I just can't read. We'll do another tank car silver. Then we'll do where is it? M8 pack of 1. Yeah. We'll do an M8. We'll do an A car. Actually, no. No, we'll do a B car. But we're not going to put an A car on this end. This is a pretty normal consist, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is very normal. I wouldn't think twice about it if I see this passing by Port Chester if I'm standing there. Did I get accepted? Get accepted where? Okay, here we go with our HHP8. And we don't have a passenger view because the Amtrak Cafe car doesn't have a passenger view. Oh, for college. Oh, they're not going to give the decision until, like, December. Which, honestly, like, that almost defeats the purpose of, like, early admissions. Considering I still need to apply to other schools because I won't have an answer before it's too late to apply to other schools. So, what happens if I make it? If I make it, then I have to go to Columbia. If I make it. Because it's a binding thing. Like, my parents and I signed the agreement. We literally just typed our names on a computer. And my counselor as well. So it's a binding thing. Like, I'm legally required to go there if I get accepted. Alright. Oh, and of course we start out with basically a wheel slip, because that's what HHP8s are known for. That's why they were taken out of service, because of excessive wheel slips. Will I pay for the college? Well, I actually have a bunch of, like, exemptions and stuff, because my dad worked at Columbia for, like, 20-something years. 27 years, I think. So they actually would excuse, like, a lot of my payments. But, I mean, yeah, for the stuff that I do have to pay for, then, like, yeah. I mean, maybe not necessarily free, but, like, I'm exempt from, like, a bunch of payments as well. And then I also think it's based on, like, income as well. You can also get, like, exempted from paying some stuff, like, if you make below, like, a certain income, your family overall makes below a certain income. So, yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. But, I mean, the Ivy League universities, which Columbia is a part of, they're actually, like, really good with, like, financial aid in general. They're really good with it. I don't know, Blue. At some point, I don't know if the actual size of them is gonna grow. I don't think so. Yeah, we're actually gonna stop. I don't know why we're gonna stop, but we're gonna stop. We got one Amtrak passenger. Not even a passenger car. It's a cafe car. But I mean, there are business class seats in the cafe car, I think. I think. I didn't even know they could grow. I thought they were just the same size. Like, I mean, maybe they'll grow like a little, but like, I never noticed any changes. All right, cafe car. Oh, we actually have some people getting on. Yeah, I never noticed any noticeable size difference. Oh yeah, the M8 as well. I forgot about the M8. I mean, this is not safe at all. The fact that you can, like, open this door and that just leads to out here, that is not freaking safe at all. So you can choose between the single M8 car, just the B car right here, the M8 B car, right? You gotta stay here, I mean, because you can't really do anything with this, right? Or you can walk over here to the Amtrak Cafe car. Alright, now let's just go like 100 miles an hour or whatever. So you're at Port Chester Station. So, yeah. Just imagine seeing this thing at Port Chester Station. And yeah, maybe we can go to New Rochelle too as well. So we'll simulate your experience. So we're just gonna go full power. It's probably gonna be an awful idea, yep, with all the jolting we're doing. Again, I think it can grow in size temporarily, and then it'll go, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't think it actually, like, grow, like, the non-you-know-what state, I don't think grows. Oh, let's turn off all of, like, our signaling and everything as well. I don't think again, does it even really grow? Like, I never really notice any, like, massive changes in terms of, like, doing N. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Alright, we're going 83, 84. I mean, this is pretty freaking normal, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty normal. 91, 92. We might derail here. I think there's a pretty decent chance. Nah, we're good. We're good. I may have already failed. Maybe. I literally, I don't remember. I probably already failed, realistically. Why the hell am I saying this on YouTube to an audience that, like, anyone in the world could be a part of? I don't freaking know. I'm way too comfortable with sharing information online. Oh my god. Completely unrelated to anything, I got a red prime, I think yesterday. But I still have some stuff in here. Alright, 117, yeah, 118. Columbia's gonna be happy about it. I don't think they care. They're not that invasive. They're not gonna come. Columbia's not gonna come to my streams and just like purposely try to find bad things about me. They might. Alright, what is this, Harrison? I think this is Harrison. Yeah, this is Harrison. There you go. Very normal speed we're going here. I mean, we are approaching the 90-mile-an-hour section anyway. Did I also include Xan in my college application? No, I should have. I should have included him as a challenge overcame. Yeah. Xan would have been a great addition to the college application for sure. Monday night, am I going to stream? What's Monday night? You have off on Tuesday or something? Alright, Mamaroneck. We'll stop at New Rochelle, because why not? This is like mega express service. We have a half day on Tuesday. I don't even know what Tuesday is. Like, I was kind of surprised when I heard we have a half day. But something's for sure going on Tuesday, but I don't know what. You know what's going on Tuesday? Because, literally, I don't know. We have a half day, though. We don't have off. We have off on Friday. Because I think it's, I don't even know, Veterans Day or something. I'm probably just an idiot. It's probably not Veterans Day, probably something else. I guess 119 is the max speed of the HHPA. What about Friday? Yeah, Friday we have off. Alright, Larchmont. Alright, we'll actually stop at New Rochelle. I really don't know how much distance the HHP8 needs to stop, especially from going 117 miles an hour. That was quick. Mega Express service. I think we have a pretty decent chance of stopping on time. Not even on board yet. You should have got on my train, though. This is like Mega Express service. See how freaking quick that was? New Rochelle's like right here. You can see the Trump building. Would you have gotten on the Amtrak Cafe car or on the M8, though? That's the question. And you gotta choose one. You can't switch between them. Are you getting the 4090? No, I'm not getting the 4090. I'm not upgrading my graphics card anytime soon. You go in the cafe? Yeah. But I mean, our service is so quick, though, that we can't afford to hire bartenders. I mean, it's not that we can't afford to hire bartenders, it's just that we're so express. This is literally just a Portchester to New Rochelle Express, and that's it. No Stamford, no Penn, nothing. Christmas is around the corner. Yeah, but, like, Thanksgiving is gonna come first. I don't really want to think about Christmas right now, just because, like, I feel like it's too early. I mean, you're right, it definitely is right around the corner, but I don't want to start thinking about Christmas. Because then, like, it's November. November 4th. Usually I start thinking about Christmas, like, after Thanksgiving dinner, or on Thanksgiving. Usually, like, on Thanksgiving Day, I would put up the tree. Because I don't really care too much about Thanksgiving, because I feel like Thanksgiving is just, like... yeah, I celebrate Thanksgiving, but I feel like Thanksgiving is, like... It's kind of just a generic holiday. I mean, you just have a dinner, and, like, that's it. It's nothing really to be excited for, at least for me. Like, I don't really care too much about Thanksgiving. For me, Thanksgiving is more of a transitional period from, like, the fall season to, like, winter, even though obviously the official change is on December 20th or 21st or whatever. But for me, Thanksgiving just kind of serves as, like, a, you know, the Thanksgiving dinner and everything, for me, serves as, like, a nice transition between, like, the fall season, the fall vibe, and, like, the winter Christmas vibe, essentially. And then, like, I would already have the tree up and stuff, like, the next day. And then I would start, like, with all the Christmas lights in my room, which I obviously don't have up right now. And I'm not going to have them up for, like, another month. November gotta go fast. Yeah, I know. It's already the 4th, which is already crazy to me. It's the 4th already. It feels like it was November 1st, like yesterday. Feels like the week started yesterday, too, for me. Your train is here. It's a minute early. It's 9:21. And look at that. When your train arrives, we're already at New Rochelle. Should have got on my train, I'm telling you. Should have got on my train. We're Mega Express service. Except I can't reverse the train to Portchester now because this is kind of a problem. We don't have a cab. Yay for you. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yay for you. You have a competent driver who actually knows what the hell they're doing, and they're not gonna go 119 miles an hour barreling down the tracks here, probably breaking every single federal railroad rule in existence. This consist is probably breaking every federal railroad rule in existence as well. Alright, you know what? While you head down to New Rochelle, you know what I'm gonna do? Alright, we're just gonna go full power. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna go. Well, actually, no. Wait. We can't drive to... Oh, hi, Ryan. Oh, yeah, wait. I'll get out of Train Simulator. No, you don't. We just finished anyway. I made it to New Rochelle with my weird consist. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, no, because I announced the stream on my community page, like, really freaking last minute. I didn't post this anywhere else. Where is it? Yeah. This is like a really freaking last minute announcement, so I didn't really tell anyone. The stream was kind of a little bit dead. A little bit dead. I mean, not anymore. I mean, still, I mean, two viewers. I mean, I don't, obviously, I appreciate any viewers that I get on the stream, obviously, but you want to go on a voice chat? I mean, Blue's on a train at Portchester right now, so. Oh, I was at school, but I was at science research the whole day because we were doing a meeting. We have our first science fair, or the deadline for the first science fair in a couple of days. I don't know if you remember, but like one day I had to get Mr. Byrne to like sign like a permission slip, and I had to like go up to him at the end of the period. I don't know if you remember that. I don't even know if I was with you when that happened, but if I was with you, then that's what that was for, essentially. No, I didn't go to any class. Your connection is bad. Yeah, if you're on an M8. Yeah, I didn't go to any class. I mean, the only class I had besides science research was gym. Like, I just went to gym in the morning, and then I went to science research, and I stayed at science research for the whole day. Until period 8. Literally, just the whole day I was at science research. I was just, like, working on my research paper and finalizing some stuff for STS, for the science fair. Gym is a waste. Yeah, Blue, I have gym before first period. I have gym during the AM period, so that's 7:22 in the morning. So obviously the day at science research is not going to start during the AM period. It's not going to start before first period. So that's why I had to go to gym, because I couldn't be exempt from gym. I missed. Bro, what happened? What happened? Do we get our tests back or something? We have gym at the end of the day. I mean, gym during the AM period, it's not bad at all, actually, because first of all, the gym teachers come like 15 minutes late themselves, or maybe not 15, but like 5-10 minutes late, but we start like 15 minutes late, and we end 15 minutes early, so, oh my god, we probably did some insane stuff with integrals, right? Probably. You're gonna skip earth science. Yeah, you told me, you said that you wanted to do that before, I remember. Which, yeah, I mean, that's a valid choice. You can definitely do that, especially if you understand bio, you're good at it. Summations and integrals, oh, Jesus. Well, I probably already got a 40-something on the test, so. My god. And I'm going to skip geometry and algebra too. I don't think you can skip geometry. It would be awesome if you could, but I don't think you can. Everyone would if you can. So I'm not sure if you can. And I assume in physics we also probably did some more stuff with like fluids. We probably have a WebAssign. I'm probably not going to know how to do anything on the WebAssign. I mean, here, I'll call you. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi. Yeah, you missed a lot of stuff.
Oh my, how complicated are the integrals? Summations and integrals.
I'll be right back.
Oh my, alright. Oh yeah, Xants, of course. Can't forget about Xants.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright.
It's very complicated. Like literally, like you picked like the worst day to be absent.
Oh my god. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And then, like, how much stuff did we do with fluids and physics?
Oh, I don't understand a lot of it
Oh, great. Is there a
because
web assign?
the problems are like really complicated. The problems like there's like 100 equations. You have to like know which one. Like a lot of the terms are
No.
like very like I don't know. Like you have to like know like which equation to use and like how to like set it up properly.
This was really the worst day to miss, right? Like,
Yeah, it was the. I mean, yeah, because you missed a lot of like. We mostly just did like practice problems, but I understood like none of them. Literally, like we did a ton of them, and I was like so confused.
did you check out the web assign?
No,
Alright, let's see. I
well,
want to
we
see if
did
I
some web
understand
science
anything.
questions in we did some web science questions in class.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
you did
there's
that thing.
7. Hmm?
You did that thing where he accidentally showed the answers.
Oh, of course. The pressure at the bottom of a cylindrical container with a cross-sectional area. Okay.
Oh, we did that one today.
Oh, you did this exact one
Yeah,
with different numbers? Well, of course with different
actually,
numbers. These are random
yeah,
numbers.
yeah, we have different numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We did the one under it too. Number two, we did that one as well.
Oh, great. I mean, are these bad? Like these two?
Not really. Just I mean, they're kind of complicated because you have to know like how to like use like the equations properly.
Did we learn the equations yesterday, or it was just today?
Even more today.
Oh, great.
I mean, do you know P equals P naught plus rho GH?
I think we barely started that when the bell
Yeah, we
rang.
did.
When the bell rang yesterday, yeah.
I'll show you the summations and like what we did. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was really complicated.
Mm-hmm. Can you? Yeah.
Everyone was really confused, literally.
Yeah, great.
I kind of understand a little bit, but like not that much. So let me open it.
Mm-hmm. Blue, in Earth Science, you learn about, like, essentially everything. It's a pretty comprehensive thing about, like, Earth Science in general. I mean, you do a bunch of stuff with, like, rocks, geology, the atmosphere, stuff like that. Like, formation of mountains, rivers, like, I don't know, that's just some stuff off the top of my head. The labs, you do some stuff with, like, let's say rocks. Like, examining rocks and streak and whatever the hell, like, those sorts of things.
Okay. So I don't really
Yeah,
understand this
rocks.
myself, so I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to explain it like too much because I might get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, pretend you got like pretend you have a graph like this, right?
Yeah.
And you want to do like a like the square thingy.
Yeah. Riemann sums.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this Riemann
And
sum? Oh, we're calculus. All right.
let's say this goes from like 2 to like 4,
Yeah.
and you want to find the left one.
Yeah.
So let's say you want to use like I don't know how many subintervals. There's let's say four.
Mm-hmm.
You so you have to use four subintervals between 2 to 4, right?
Well, you drew 3.
Okay, whatever. Like it doesn't really matter. But like
Mm-hmm.
it just pretend that like there's four subintervals, right?
Okay. Yep.
And like in order to do that, some of them are gonna have to you're gonna have to use like 2.5, right? And then 3.
Oh
2.5,
well.
3, 3.5. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
one, yeah. Um,
But if it's a left one, you would just use the 2, 2.5, 3, and the 3.5. You wouldn't even use the 4 at all. If it's a left
yeah.
one. Yeah. All right, that I understand.
So instead of doing it like 2 and 2.5 and 3,
Yeah.
for some reason I have no idea why. So you do it like this. Um, so delta x is v minus a over n,
Yeah.
and if there's equals 4 minus 2 over 4, which is 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the delta x.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to set up the thing normally, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
just delta x times so
Yeah, I understand
one
Riemann sums normally. Yeah.
1/2 f of 2. Okay. Now instead of doing 1/2 f of 2.5,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do 1/2 f of 2 plus 1/2
What?
plus f
What?
of
What?
2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus f of 2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2.
What's the point?
I don't know. I still don't really understand. So this is where you actually get to like drawing it. So
Wait, but wouldn't that just add up to like f of 2.5? Like, would you just add the parentheses, or are you literally doing f of 2 plus f of 1/2 plus f of 1/2?
no, you just add them up. Yeah, you add them up.
Oh, so that's not bad. That's not bad then. I mean, that's like
Yeah,
the
I know.
same
It's
thing.
not bad. This part isn't bad.
Well, isn't that just the same thing as doing a Riemann sum normally?
Yeah, but then you have to do the so let me do it now. Uh so then so 4 k equals 1. I don't know why
What's
k equals
k?
1.
What's
I don't
k?
know. I don't know.
Great.
I'm just copying my notes.
Okay.
X f of a plus k minus 1 delta x. So that's that. And then
I don't understand the single thing on there, but okay.
LRAM
Mm-hmm.
equals limit
Limits now.
as n approaches infinity of n k equals 1 f of a plus k minus 1.
This seems boring. Yeah, it seems boring, but I got like a 64 on my previous test and probably a 40 something on my previous quiz. So I gotta know this stuff because there's no way I can do worse than that if I want to actually not fail the class.
Yeah, and this gets like really complicated.
Mm-hmm. Well, not fail necessarily, but get like above an 80. If I want above an 80, I actually gotta like do well. I gotta learn this stuff.
Do you understand this so far?
Not at all.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yep.
Kind of, but like
I don't understand. There's so many K's, N's. Like, what the hell is all these variables? Like,
I don't know. So this is basically how you set it up.
great, I understand all of that. Definitely. Yeah,
Wait
because
a
we got limits and summations at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now here we go. It's
I mean, maybe I can look at the presentation because she shared that folder, so I can maybe look at the presentation for this.
okay, so there is no presentation for this.
Yeah, of course. The one
This
topic
this
that she
is
doesn't.
this is the one thing that she actually like did it like in class. She like just like did it by from memory.
Literally the worst day to be out. Like the worst day.
Yeah, you picked a really this is really you're gonna have no idea what you're doing on Monday.
Mm-hmm. And the homework is due on Monday.
Oh yeah. I don't think this is on the homework though.
Oh, good.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, did we do like reverse power rule integrals?
No.
Okay.
Oh, there we
So
go.
we didn't do integrals at all.
No.
Okay.
And then if you want to be really, if you want to be really fancy, you can do n k equals 1, 2 plus k minus 1, 2 over n squared times 2 over n.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the final answer.
Yep. Great. I don't know what any of those N's mean or anything. Or K.
I, I mean, what I think it means, so delta x makes sense.
Yeah.
I think A is like the number that you start out with, so 2.
Okay.
K, I don't know what K is.
Great.
But this is basically like the formula that you use. This is the formula.
Mm-hmm.
And then just plug in. So whatever number, and then I don't know why it's a limit. Because I think it's because it goes on forever technically. So
Yeah.
that's basically a way of saying like this goes on infinitely.
Yeah.
You're basically writing this in like a concise way of saying it like this goes on forever.
Mm-hmm. But isn't the
So
sum but isn't the sum and a limit? I mean, technically. Well, actually, no. I mean, that sort of makes sense. Because it is technically the sum of all of these things, and then there are an infinite number of those, technically, if you want, like, a real integral.
yeah.
Well, I guess so, yeah, because, like, technically, wouldn't this essentially be equivalent to an integral? Because if there are an infinite number of these rectangles, that's essentially what an integral is.
Yeah.
It's just like an... Alright.
So this is MRAM here. So this is a limit.
Blue, should there be a comma after pass? Because I don't understand the context of the message. Oh, and I should stream some S... Is that Super Mario Maker? I don't know if I can stream on my Switch.
Uh
Oh, it's a different one for midpoints, of course.
1 plus
Are we supposed to memorize these?
uh
The
wait,
Smasher
one sec.
Pass what, though? Smasher Pass what?
There you go.
But Smasher Pass what? Smasher Pass Ryan. Are you asking me if I... Oh my god. Is that what you're asking? Okay, because Smasher Pass Ryan... Okay, this is just the thing with, like, with messages like text, okay? Because you can't hear the tone. You can't hear tone. You don't know tone, right? So what the hell is going on? Okay, see, like you wrote smash or pass Ryan, right? Like I don't know what that means. Like smash or pass Ryan, like that. Like if you said it like that, like I don't know if you were saying like that, or you'd be like, oh, smash or pass Ryan, like sort of like you're asking a question to Ryan, like it's difficult to interpret that. Okay, I mean you probably understand what I'm talking about, right?
Do you understand what this means?
Not at all. So midpoint you got k plus k minus 1 over 2 times 6 over n.
This is the average.
That's the average, yeah, with the minus 1. What's the minus 1?
Oh, because so LRAM is K and then RRAM is K minus 1.
Oh, okay, no, that actually makes sense. Okay. I know you understand me. You're making it more complicated for yourself. Yes, I know what you mean, but I'm making it more complicated because I'm trying to say at the beginning of the conversation, I didn't know what you were trying to say. And I would
Can I, can
just...
I
Hmm?
can I do this?
I do what? Oh, an integral?
Can I do one for this?
Okay, yeah, well, that I can do. I mean, that I just remember from last year.
Okay, so write it in the form of this.
What? No, I don't know how to do that. God.
I just showed you.
Bro, I don't know what this limit K, whatever the hell, all of this
You picked a bad
complicated
day
by
to be
try.
absent.
I know. Okay, last part of the message. No, there's my response. Pass. There you go. Pass. Not no.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. Well, I mean, I can write that like a normal person would write that. I write that as 1/4 x to the fourth plus 5x.
So you don't know this?
No, I don't know that. And then I would just plug in the 2 and the 0 and subtract those. But no, I don't know that.
Go to WebAssign.
All right. I saw the first two. Yeah, these two. Smith House, Jones House. Okay.
Like go up. All right, let me see if I can do number one.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did this in class. I want to see if I can remember.
All right.
So like yeah, I'll show you. Uh
Bro, why does the chat above me, like the on-screen chat, it just doesn't update, but then it updates like with 10
what was
messages
the
at
question
once.
again?
You want me to pull it up? You want to take a screenshot of it or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh
Determine the depth of the fluid.
okay. Wait, now I'm gonna do number two.
Okay.
I think this is how you set it up. Number two.
Mm-hmm.
Uh let me take a screenshot of it. Okay.
1.6 kilograms. Oh, these are actual pistons. Okay.
There you go.
The height difference between the what? Yeah, I have no idea how to even approach this at all.
I got it. There you go.
All right. I don't know. What if I said smash? I don't know. I didn't say smash. I don't know the what if. What is P naught?
I think it I think it's atmospheric pressure.
Atmospheric pressure. Or isn't that PA? P sub A.
No.
No, that's pascals, right? That's literally the unit, pascals.
Yeah, atmospheric pressure is P naught.
Okay. I
Oh,
mean,
it
the
shows you.
101.3 kilopascals is the only thing I remember from chem.
Mm-hmm.
So- I mean, our standard units pascals or atmospheres?
Pascals.
Pascals, all right. So you're gonna write 101.3. I mean, one whatever e to the or times 10 to the 6 or 5 or whatever the hell it is.
No, because like, these don't matter.
Oh, they cancel. Okay. So pressure cylinder equals density times.
Pressure equals F over A. Remember, because he said F equals the father of all equations.
Yeah.
So you basically just write this as FG over A
Why?
in this case, because
Oh,
that is
force
the
of gravity.
force.
Force of gravity. Okay, that makes sense. You're writing FG as in force of gravity,
Yeah.
like mg essentially, but no.
In this case, yes, in
Okay,
this case.
okay.
So equals
And the P on the left represents the cylinder, right? Pressure in the cylinder or cylinder one,
yeah. Let me see.
because you're writing P. P is kind of generic there, like on the left side.
Uh. So the part that I didn't understand today in class is when he used this as like the number.
3.9 centimeters for what?
Uh, 3.9 centimeters.
But what's 3.9 centimeters? The diameter, but what does the diameter represent?
1.95.
Well, yeah, but like what is it? I mean, that's the well,
Supposed
what's
to
the
be
significance?
FG over pi r squared.
Wait, what?
This area is pi r
Oh
squared.
yeah, okay. So you're just expanding the p equals f over a. All right.
Let's see.
Force of gravity is 1.6. So they give that to you,
No.
or what is 1.6? What are you? Why are you multiplying
Yeah.
those? Oh, you have a mass. Oh, okay, okay. You have mass.
Mm. But then I don't understand why he like because then does he
Well, I mean, what's the radius? Because I give you the diameter, so wouldn't you just divide the diameter by 2 and then convert that to meters? Or are you doing the whole thing in centimeters?
no, yeah, it doesn't mean centimeters. Wait, so 1.95 centimeters is 1.95 0.0195.
195?
0.0195
Alright.
because there you go.
Oh, yeah, mm-hmm.
This is getting complicated.
Mm-hmm. What
And I had no idea like how to do any of this.
do you
Like
mean you
in
have no
class.
idea that? Oh, wow. I mean, while you were in class. Well, yeah, because your first time working on this sort of stuff.
You're
I mean,
gonna be confused tomorrow. Or on Monday.
yeah, but I mean, at least if I can actually figure out how to do the WebAssign, like, and I actually, like, figure out all of these equations.
Good luck, bud. It's gonna be
Yeah,
really hard.
yeah. Or I'm pretty sure I can just copy and paste the problem, like, into Google or something, and it'll tell me what equation to use. But I don't know the actual equations.
That's cheating.
Doesn't everyone at least at one point copy and paste the WebAssign questions into Google? I'm pretty sure everyone does.
I do that every night.
Exactly. Because these are public questions that are literally in the physics textbooks. Like they have like I think 10 or something like that, like 10 versions of the textbook. So of
There you
course
go.
these are
Now,
going to be public questions.
now solve.
So for height?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I feel like doing all this stuff.
Just solve it quickly and then you can that'll be the answer.
Okay,
Sure, fine,
well,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
all right. How the hell would you even go about like with the plus?
I'm sorry. I know I stopped it.
Yeah, what do you do with the plus there? I mean, do you have to? I mean, I might just be overthinking it, but do you have to like create like a common denominator between the two or something like that? Because I don't think you can just divide by something to get rid of that plus.
With what, with the atmospheric pressure?
On the right side of the equation,
Where
850 times 9.8 h plus. Oh well, no. Okay, I'm just being an idiot. You can just solve that fraction. You don't need to. Oh my god.
here we
See,
go.
I'm overcomplicating it. I'm thinking that you need to like find a common denominator between the two in order to add them.
I don't like this because this is where it gets kind of tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Where's thingy?
What? The zero?
No, where's the button?
Which one? Pi?
Oh,
It's
come
it's
on
it's
with
over the
this.
caret. It's over the division symbol.
Oh, there we go. Oops. Fuck that.
Well, you're probably not used to the calculator.
So let's see if this is correct. 0.0.019. Correct?
Well, yeah, 0.0019.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's easier. I mean, it's just sort of like a thing with this calculator. You can get like a numerator and denominator of a fraction, like
And
as a
how?
template. Press math, uh,
Oh.
and then no, it's not there. It's a math, and then just press the up arrow. Or no, actually press the down arrow again. I forget where it is. Press right. All right, try the up arrow again. Yeah, that one. N over D. Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I do all the time. It's just a lot easier to visualize it.
I didn't even know that.
hmm I think that was a trick I learned, and I don't even remember which. I think Algebra 1, actually. And then we learned how to do like the like y variable thing in calculus, like
Yeah.
alpha trace. I didn't know about that.
That's pretty big.
Hmm. I mean, are numbers like that reasonable though? 'Cause I don't know. I have no sense for it.
I don't have any sense either.
Hmm. Shouldn't you multiply that term by the height? I mean, the oh,
Huh?
shouldn't you multiply the term? I mean, the left term on the right side, like the 8,330. Yeah.
I set that up by accident.
You what?
I left that out by accident.
Okay. Are you just making sure you get the same answer?
Oh no, it is different. Okay. Yes, I guess that's an easier way to do it because I thought you had to do like the way I was doing it.
Yeah, no, it's much easier to visualize like when you have the thing because like you could forget a parentheses and then you could be doing a completely different operation.
Yeah.
That's like because that was such a low number. Like, so you didn't know if that number was reasonable or not, right? Because you probably didn't do enough of these.
Yeah.
I mean, and that would make a lot more sense, 13,000, because you subtract 2,000 from that, you're gonna get like a reasonable number.
Okay.
Wasn't that 1 point something? Yeah,
There you go.
1.316. I mean, that looks reasonable to me, but I have no judgment for that.
So put it in.
Did you use my numbers?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What is that? 1.3, 1.32. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So you know what you're doing. That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense as well. I mean, you essentially just expanded the force equals pressure times area equation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I remember, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the notes down with like the uh density GH or whatever that is. Like I'm pretty sure I have that down
You should do a Kahoot with this.
with pressure,
Mm-hmm. No, like fluids.
fluids. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kahoot on fluids. All right. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing with fluids.
Neither do I.
I guess we could, yeah, I guess we could try not Khan Academy.
It's pretty hard.
Kahoot. Yeah, I mean, that question didn't seem too terrible, but I wasn't the one doing it, so
That was an easy question.
Kahoot. That was an easy question. Oh, great.
The one that the top one is like really hard. There was like some like really
Science.
complex equation he gave for that.
All right.
Like for that one, like he gave us like it was something with like something or something with a pi.
Well, I mean, depth of the fluid. I mean, wouldn't that be kind of similar to the height thing, somewhat at least?
No,
No,
the way he set it up is very different.
you do with something with pi.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just copy and paste this question into Google because there's no way I'm gonna be able to just get that by myself.
At least now we're both like equal though.
Yeah, we both don't know what we're doing as much as we do know what we're
I like
doing.
that better than me being like the only stupid person in the class for not understanding the easy
No,
stuff.
there are a bunch of people who like don't know stuff.
No, like rotational stuff. Like I didn't know any of that.
No, yeah. Oh, I was talking to Andrew today as well because he he's in science research and
Yeah,
we were talking about physics as well
and
and then about like I don't know he was saying that like he didn't do so well like on the previous test that we did with like the energy and stuff. He said that like a
yeah,
bunch of people did poorly on that.
really.
Yeah, he said like a bunch of people. I think specifically the people who did regents I think did kind of poorly on that test.
So that was only me, Christian, and him.
I mean, yeah, no, but do you know how Ronnie did on that?
Ronnie was in Regents.
No, he wasn't, but I'm just like asking.
I think he got like an 80 something.
Oh, okay.
I was talking with Ronnie today. Ronnie also doesn't know what's going on either.
Okay. I
Neither
don't think
does Ben.
anyone does. Oh, Ben doesn't either? Okay.
No, not really. Ben usually knows exactly what he's doing, but even he was like confused.
What about Alpha?
Alpha was also confused.
Oh
Everyone was
my
confused
god.
except for the other person that kind of knew what they were doing was Gerardo. Is that his name?
Yeah, yeah, Gerardo,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was like the only person that kind of knew what he was doing. I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else was like confused or like it like didn't really like Christian like kind of knew what he was doing. I was surprised because like he got like a few of the answers like or he was like close to getting the correct answer a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone was like, "You're on the right track," but he
Uh-huh.
messed something up.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? I don't know what the girl's name. Victoria. She
Yeah.
also knew what she was doing.
Okay. I mean, because she sits next to Gerardo. If they both work on it like together, or if one of them knows
Yeah,
what they're doing, then they're gonna both know what they're doing.
yeah. It was probably just luck though because she was like shocked when she got the right answer.
Mm-hmm. Because I think they were both in AP1. They were both in the other class.
That's good
Let me.
because now we get to like start equaling.
Yeah.
And at least what I didn't like was how we spent only like a few days on these AP1 topics. And like the people that weren't in the AP1 like are at a disadvantage because like we have a much more reduced time to go over this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to like understand. But this stuff hopefully like we spend longer on because everyone has to learn it.
Well, yeah, we definitely are because this is new to everyone.
Exactly. So it'll be more fair. Because I think it's kind I mean I understand why like they have to go quick, but it's kind of unfair that like they have to do such like hard stuff like without like I mean, like it would have been nice to get like a few more days of practice and rotational stuff in.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also sort of the same thing in calculus. Like, we're sort of going faster this sort of stuff because we have to, because this is sort of like the
At least everyone,
easy
at least
stuff.
everyone, at least
Hmm.
everyone took like the same like general like everyone like kind of like took the same general level of class.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, I think I was sort of at the disadvantage though with calculus, because I mean, you know me with my class
Yeah,
last year. I feel like
like
I
I
was
don't.
so
The concepts aren't hard. It's just our questions are hard.
her questions are hard, and I don't have enough time to do anything on the tests.
I know. For some reason, people in my class always finish like really early. I'm like,
Yeah.
how?
Yeah, and then like for me, I had to completely guess on the two optimization questions on the back. I'm pretty sure I got the one with trig wrong because I
Mm-hmm.
think I think I said like sine of 2 pi was like -1 or something, but apparently it's
Well, so what's the answer? Do you know what the answer is?
no. But it's probably not -1/9, which is the answer I actually got. It's probably not that.
Uh,
And apparently people actually get like 20s and 30s on her tests. That's not too uncommon.
really?
Yep.
Damn.
So yeah, like
Everyone hates her tests. Like everyone that's had her like says her tests suck.
mhm. So genuinely wouldn't be surprised if I get in that range. I was saying 45. I think 45 might be generous. I'm not even kidding.
My test average is like 65 in that class.
Yeah, mine too. It's getting there. I mean, it was higher, but like now it's getting there.
Yeah, my test average is like I mean, but it's like your test average is supposed to kind of be low, because like I mean it's a hard class, but apparently she
Hmm.
doesn't curve anything.
She doesn't.
Apparently no, she
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
curve
not. I'm
anything.
not surprised that she doesn't curve anything.
She has like no curve.
She's the type of teacher to not curve anything.
Hmm.
She's the literal freaking opposite of Alvarez. Like exact opposite in every way.
Yeah, like Dr. Rabadi.
Mm-hmm. But I think she's harsher than Dr. Abadi, though.
Really?
I mean, do you think so? Or do you think they're about the same?
The same probably.
Oh, okay. I mean, what about the tests, though? Difficulty of tests.
Hers are much harder.
Okay, so that's the only difference. It's basically the same as her body, but just with harder tests, which makes it worse when there's no curve.
Yeah, Rabadi's tests were like pretty hard as well, but like I did like well on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't believe I got like a 94 on the first test, and I've come down to this at the end of the marking period.
because the first test is easy.
Yeah, but then there were a couple of there was like one test where like I did like a trig derivative without a calculator. Well, obviously without a calculator, but like a trig derivative like at a certain like value, and I got that question completely correct.
Oh.
Like there are some like difficult topics that I actually got right.
It does take way too long.
Yeah, and I somehow managed to do that question quickly, pretty
Like there was one
quickly.
question on the last test I know we had to like literally you have to be like so specific with like the numbers. Like she expects you to all this like math in your head. It's
Mm-hmm.
really hard.
Yep.
Crazy.
And then she gets pissed off when we don't do well on her tests. I wonder
Yeah.
why. I wonder why we
I
don't do
hear,
well on the test.
I hear she writes like nope. She's like nope, not this, and then she like circles it. Like
Mm-hmm.
the comments that she leaves like when grading are like kind of mean.
Yeah, and then like one time, yeah, she wrote like because one time like for some reason like for the life of me I could not factor this one equation. I don't know why. I obviously know how to factor quadratics, but she was like, "Gotta review how to factor this."
Uh
I
huh.
know how to factor it. I don't know why. I was just completely because on the test I was just probably completely like blanking out, just
That's
having a
when I
brain
got
fart.
like four cubed is 48. Instead of
Except because you blank out on the test like that, you obviously know it's not. But then like you get like
I mean, I think she wrote like six. No, she's like 64, not 48. I'm like, I know.
mm-hmm. Gotta learn how to factor this because I tried to do the quadratic formula like without a calculator on the right, and
Like,
I did, but I got a weird ass answer with like a fraction. I'm like, and I didn't, and then I had to
and
simplify it.
for one of them, she said answer the question. Like, cause I
Awesome feedback. Answer the question. Would have never
no,
thought of that. Thanks.
she said nope, and then she said answer the question.
What was the question?
The question was like find all x values for like where that has a relative maximum, and I didn't finish the question, so I didn't get to answer it.
Mm-hmm.
And like she wrote like answer the question, and I'm like I didn't have enough time. I was getting to it literally.
Mm-hmm. Answer the question. Yeah.
She
And
was-
she also wanted to be annoying about writing me a pass as well. Like I asked her for a pass and she's like, "Next time you're not getting a pass because I'm not forcing you to be here. You're forcing yourself to be here." I'm like, "Oh my god." And then
Really?
obviously, and then obviously Mushio has a strict late policy, of course. Of course, my
Why?
next period class. I don't know, she just does. She'll just
I
yell at you across the room like, "Why are you late? Why are you late?"
I didn't take macro.
No, she's not a bad teacher at all. It's like, and when she does that, she's like half joking, like all the
No,
time. Whenever she
like
yells, she's half joking.
but in general, I don't want to take macro.
hmm I mean, I don't regret taking macro, like, because I think I actually am improving, and I actually like the topics and stuff that we're doing now. But it was just a summer assignment test that I just hated.
I don't like it because
Sure.
I already have
Mhm.
enough shit. Like I'm already like doing badly in like these other AP, not like badly, but like I'm already like struggling in these other AP classes.
Yeah, I definitely got to improve
I hope
calculus.
Mr. Burns' curve is nice because I really
It's
need the
very
curve.
nice. It's a very nice curve. You'd
Because
probably
my
be
test average in
surprised.
his class is also like a 70 probably, but my homework average is like a high 90.
Yeah, you're good then. You're good. You're probably gonna get an 80 something in the class. 83, probably 85.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue,
Also
that's
because
up to
like
you. I mean, preferably no, but that's up to you.
just say no.
Okay, no. I mean, of course, no one can really stop you. I mean, us not inviting you to the voice call is stopping, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, true. Hate that.
What
No
accent?
64.
Hmm? Like
No,
accent?
literally, she said no 64 when I
Oh,
wrote 48.
no, 64. Gotta learn how to factor this. Or
And,
review.
like busted up. She also said,
Bust it up? What does that mean?
I don't know. You
Bust it
said you
up.
got a 64 on this test.
On the previous or whatever, the one with the relative, the 52 on the back.
I don't know where Sanal got the mean value theorem from on the last test. That makes no sense. Literally,
I didn't need. hmm
there's no way you have to do mean value theorem for that.
I I just read. By the time I read the question for the first time, the bell already rang.
No, I think the question was. I think I misread the question. I think I wasn't like really paying attention. And I read the question as like I did it wrong. I think I had like the right like setup, but I think I like did it wrong basically.
hmm
Like I had the right concept, but I did it wrong. Like I did the wrong thing.
Yeah, wrong numbers. And then like for
Oh.
the first one, you got speeding up. I think you and Sanal both got speeding up, but I got slowing down.
Do people actually get 30s on their tests?
Yes.
Like smart people?
I don't know. I think like I don't know. I don't know if smart people. I mean, maybe not like the complete sweats, but probably like in general, smart people at some point they probably have to get 30s on our tests. Yeah, at some point.
That was like probably the hardest test we've had.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Because she expects us to do all this in like one period.
Yeah. And then she's like, gotta learn how to pace yourselves. And then everyone else finishes the test in 5 minutes. Like, I don't understand how. And then they always like, or not always, but like, and then a bunch of them like do the actual problems in class pretty freaking slowly.
Yeah. Exactly, exactly. I'll see somebody like struggling in class, like answer like, the simplest question, and then on the test, like they do the hardest question in like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how? You were struggling in class like 2 days ago.
I mean, probably because they study like sweats the day before,
Yeah,
which
but like there's no way. Like you can't become that proficient overnight.
that's true. But I
Like
don't know.
like
It's
you'd have
magic
to
or
you'd have to
something.
study you'd have to study all night to get that proficient, literally.
And then you probably wouldn't be that proficient anyway because then you would have like a lack of sleep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And plus you're being rushed on the test. So no way like you go from not knowing what you're doing to the next day knowing exactly what you're doing within a time limit. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
So people either just get lucky or they just write nonsense down and finish quick.
Oh, true, because we technically don't know their grades.
And how does Sanal do? Like does Sanal like spend time or does he finish in like 5 seconds?
I don't know actually, because he's not on my table. I don't really pay attention if he finishes quickly.
No,
I
like
mean,
on like the test.
on the test, yeah, he finishes quickly. He always leaves one like right when the bell rings.
Really?
Yeah, he's never had to stay a bit late. Like he's always left immediately.
I don't understand how.
I think calculus needs a double. I would probably hate a double in calculus because doing that much math in one sitting is not great for me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I obviously I like calculus. I like doing math, but like if I'm just adding freaking fractions, like 1,000 over like whatever, like all these insane like arithmetic stuff, if I have to do all of that for 2 periods, like no.
I can only imagine how bad this coming test is gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she said we have a quiz on integrals, right? Or not even integrals, whatever, Riemann sums and that summation stuff.
We have a quiz on that? Oh my god.
Yeah, she posted that. She said we have a quiz on that. Is
Ah,
it? Yeah, she posted it.
I don't know why.
Yeah, where is it? Quiz November 15th. Riemann sums through FTOC 1. I have no idea what that means. FTOC. Calculus is going to be easy. Yeah, absolutely, Blue.
Fundamental theorem of calculus.
Oh, that's that shit with the F minus H, whatever the hell. Like, that nonsense.
Wait, what?
Isn't it that nonsense with the f of x minus h, like the definition of a derivative?
No.
Oh, that's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good. Because that was just so useless. We did that before learning like product rule or not product
Mm-hmm.
rule. Well, I mean before all the derivative rules. Because I remember in pre-calc one day, like we were like with the very first time we learned derivatives, like we had to take the derivative of x squared or something like that. It was like something ridiculously simple. And then we learned it with like the limit definition of a derivative.
We had an entire test on that.
Oh yeah, we didn't. I don't think we had an entire test on that, but that was freaking insane. Go to my Algebra 2 Google Classroom. I don't know if that's still a thing, and it might still be a thing. Oh yeah, Algebra 2. But what was this? Like, yeah, and then we got 2x as the answer, but after like 10 minutes of doing it, and then there's like a bunch of h's and the h's cancel out, and then it's like so stupid. See my
I don't know why I
average.
do that.
I don't know if my average is on here. Oh, yeah, great. I don't think I actually got a 99 in the class. This is probably
What,
more generous than my actual grade.
what'd you get?
Supposedly I got a 99 in Algebra 2, but I think that's inaccurate. There's no way in hell. This was like virtual. I mean, not to say I got this because it was virtual, but like I'm saying like because all of these are 100 out of 100 because these are just like homework assignments and stuff. That's why these are all hundreds out of 100.
Oh,
Because this is
really?
all yeah, this is all like completion based. So the actual tests and stuff I probably did worse on. Go to chemistry. Oh, I have like a million chemistry classrooms. We got fourth marking period. We got this one. Oh, also this one. Participation COVID. I got a 10 out of 1 on this. 10 out of 1. So this is really freaking boosting my average in fourth marking period chem. 96 I definitely don't deserve this. But that's because I got a 10 out of 1 on participation COVID.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, participation COVID, 10 out of 1.
Oh, CK12.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot about CK12. I complained about these a lot to you, right?
Is it good? Is
Hmm?
it good than WebAssign?
I think I like WebAssign more than CK12. CK12 was the most useless thing ever. You may know that boiling water is hot water.
Did they help you? But like, I feel like honestly, I feel like the Delta math and stuff like doesn't even help like with like the test.
Yeah, with the test, no, because the test is like different. What about the other
Because like the
chemistry?
homework is easy, but like the tests are so hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when they say do your homework, it'll help you. No, it won't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, sometimes in like some rare not rare, but like in some circumstances, the homework's gonna help.
Go to college pre-calculus.
I have 4 classrooms for that as well. I don't know why the hell all these teachers make so many. This is, yeah, marking period 4. There is a summer assignment for all math classes. Yeah, it's optional. Why do they
Mm-hmm.
emphasize it like it's mandatory every year?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Never did experiments in chemistry. Yeah, we never did experiments in chemistry. Where's the other chemistry
Optional
classroom? Hmm?
optional rhyme and sums.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was that there? Yep.
Yeah.
And then Echeverria was like, "Oh, regardless of who you had, you should have done rhyme and sums at one point." And I'm like, "Well, it was optional for us. We didn't have to do it."
Uh-huh.
Like, Earth science. I think the Earth science classroom got deleted completely. I
Imagine
don't
if you
think
had to
that's
take the
here.
test. Imagine if you had to take the quiz on Monday.
Oh no, no, no! When I was out on Friday, bro, no, I would protest. I would legitimately protest. I'd refuse to take it.
But too bad you can't, because I mean, she's not gonna stop the class for you.
Well, no, I would just. If I would be absolutely forced to take it, I would probably just skip the class. I would probably just take the freaking unexcused absence and just skip the class.
Really?
If I was if it was that serious, then yeah,
I know what would you then what would you do?
I would make up the test later on in the week when I'm actually ready for it.
So you just skip every day until you're ready for it?
No, but like generally she's not gonna make you take it like the next day.
How do you know?
I think she just lets you take it like whenever you're ready to make it up. Why did I take geometry honors? Because I thought geometry wouldn't be so difficult of a class, and I did well in algebra 1, somewhat well in algebra 1. So I was like, oh, okay, let me do geometry honors to challenge myself. Nope.
I
Freaking
hate geometry.
And the geometry honors
Kahoot,
just like
Kahoot, Kahoot.
yeah, Kahoot right here. The geometry honors. Oh yeah, you should see some of the freaking stuff. Where the hell is it? Yeah, this stuff. What's the deal with the summer assignment? Because it's very vague. Like, when do we have to start doing that? Could we just not do it? Summer assignment. Is the summer assignment optional? See, it's all like very like they don't explain it with the summer assignment.
Mhm.
Review answer. Review for tests. Like, no, I remember Melina would always post like stuff with like really bad grammar. Like at the beginning of the I mean, where is it? I just saw something. Like, oh yeah, here. I'm on RN. RN. Not right now. RN. I'm on RN. Period. Space, period. 2 spaces. If you have questions, period. 2 spaces. Not mandatory. No punctuation. And this is password. Can we join without Zoom? How the hell are you going to join Zoom without Zoom? What does that even mean? It's not working. It set wrong. It's not working. It says schedule for 4-1. Y'all can join now. He fixed it. What's the password? It's the first comment that he posted here. I came I came late, so I forgot to mark my attendance. Can I still get credit? Okay, I don't think he's gonna see that in the or is it like the beginning of virtual? It was like he
Go
puts
up,
up
go up,
hmm,
go up, go up. What is that video that he posted at the top?
what?
Go up. The one where someone said aw.
What is this?
Say, oh, that image.
Oh, it's a picture. Oh, this is a picture of him as a kid.
What do the class comments say?
Aw, wow, amazing. Yes, I picked geometry honors myself, Blue. See, I didn't do algebra honors 2. Algebra honors 2. Algebra 2 honors. I didn't do algebra 2 honors because I hated geometry. I thought I hated math in general. That wasn't the case. I thought I hated math in general because I thought geometry just ruined math for me. Turns out it actually didn't. I like math, just not geometry. Turns out nobody likes geometry. So I didn't do algebra 2 honors because I was like, freaking math. So I didn't
Honors is
do algebra 2 honors.
honors is basically just the same class.
No, I've heard that algebra 2 honors is like a pain in the ass, like a complete pain in the ass. That's what I've
Really?
heard. Yeah.
Why?
It's like a lot harder. The teachers don't know what they're doing.
I thought Algebra 2 already was a pain in the ass.
I mean, algebra 2 wasn't a pain in the ass for me. Like Regents algebra, probably because it was virtual and like the tests were on Delta Math and everything.
Maybe since I didn't pay attention.
And you didn't
It
pay
was a
attention,
pain,
right?
yeah.
So obviously that's harder. So honors would be even harder if you're not paying
Yeah.
attention. Obviously, Earth Science honors. There's Advanced Earth Science. That's what I took, which I think I'm 99% convinced Advanced Earth Science and regular Earth Science is the same thing.
They are probably.
Yeah, living environment honors I don't think exists, but if it did exist, it would probably be the same thing.
What about chemistry honors?
I don't think. Actually, there might be chemistry honors. They're like advanced chemistry.
Is there a physics honors?
No, just Regents
No.
or AP.
Okay.
I think there is an honors chemistry. There's definitely a higher level chemistry than before AP. Makes
Alright.
sense. Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Mm-hmm. I emailed you. Oh yeah, this one. This scenario makes perfect sense. I emailed your MP3 grades. I used my brother's no apostrophe iPad, so the email came from Richard Molina. If you have questions, email no comma, email me. Do not reply to the email I sent you. I didn't receive an email. It seems that none of the grades were sent because I'm on my brother's iPad. Then why post this in the first place? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, you should receive your grades from my brother's iPad. Oh well, actually no. It seems like none of the grades sent because I used my brother's iPad.
Stupid.
Literally, like it seems that none of the grades were sent. Like he has to be fancy. It seems none of the grades were sent.
I kind of feel bad for him, not gonna cap.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, during virtual, I guess, yeah, because he didn't really know. Like, yeah,
What about during the regular class?
he didn't know what the hell he was doing with teaching during the regular class.
None of the geometry, all the geometry teachers suck. Literally, they all
Mm-hmm.
suck.
Mm-hmm.
They all suck so bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why everyone hates it. I mean,
My
I think.
geometry,
Mhm.
everyone hates my geometry teacher because he had no idea what he was doing. Like literally.
Yeah, no, Molina has no idea what he's doing either, but like I mean, I respect him like as a person, like for sure. I mean, because he has like 2 businesses, he has like 10 kids, and he teaches. So the fact that he manages to like manage all of that, and then he
My
also is
geometry
like,
teacher,
hmm?
my geometry teacher was always absent, never taught properly. Would always
Yeah.
have a made us do like random busy work on the like we were doing proofs and he'd like call people up to the board to like answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
And literally like no one would have any idea what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, but then like my teacher, yeah, he didn't know what he was doing with teaching, and then he would leave for 1 week and give us a test on trig. Like that, and then but like I remember like one day like I was absent. Do you remember that one day I was absent in March 2020 because my parents or my mom was like concerned with COVID, and we went
Yeah.
like you were with Juan in the house for calf, and we were on FaceTime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that day he literally called my parents at like 7 a.m. and literally told me like on the phone before school started what they were gonna do in class today and what I can do to prepare, which definitely shows like he cares. Like he cares about his students like doing well and stuff like that. Like and he has like a lot of dedication to his work, but he just doesn't know what he's doing with teaching geometry.
That's a scam.
That's the only thing. Like like Molina's just like such a mixed. He has a lot of like mixed opinions for me.
That's a scam.
What's a scam?
That he cares.
He cares, but he doesn't teach well.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. We will be starting. Oh, you remember all this distance learning 2.0 versus 1.0, like all this nonsense that they had to
No.
implement. Oh yeah, because they were like, okay, distance learning 1.0 didn't work, so now we're gonna do 2.0, and that's when they started with the Zoom classes twice a week.
What about brain break?
Brain break started sophomore year.
That sucks.
Why? It was Zoom classes twice a week in ninth grade. We didn't need a brain break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, calculus honors. Yeah, there's a pre-calc slash calculus one honors class, which is what I actually wanted to do originally for my pre-calc
Why?
class, because like after algebra 2 I actually liked math again and I wanted a decent challenge, but because I wasn't in algebra 2 honors they didn't even let me do it, so I had to do regular pre-calc. But it
I had a
turns out,
decent.
hmm?
I had a decent challenge.
You had a decent challenge. Well, for algebra 2, yeah, I mean, well, no, you had for body for pre-calc, so of course you had a challenge because
Yeah.
you essentially took a B essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he still teach? Molina still teaches, yes. Is there algebra 1 honors? I don't think so. Definitely not at my school. Scam, I would be a better teacher than. Would you,
It's a
Blue?
decent challenge now.
Oh, of course, with calculus now, yeah, BC. I'll be
All right,
okay.
come on,
Let's.
let's go.
Oh, but my physics class for 11th grade, I should have done honors. Yeah, you know my rationale. I couldn't do honors. I mean, I couldn't do pre-calc honors because I wasn't in algebra 2 honors, and they don't let you in. But for some reason, I mean, I don't want to say for some reason because I appreciate the fact that I'm even able to take BC, but they let you take BC if you did regular pre-calc, as long as you got like above a 90, like final average or something like that, which I did. I had like a 94 because my pre-calc class was practically a free with all the makeups
Yeah.
and all that stuff that I got. Um, Physics class for 11th grade. All right, that's
All right, come
this.
on.
I don't know. Blue wants to see all this stuff.
No.
Sure, this is just this is not very interesting. We like he didn't really post on here. Yeah, this is kind of nothing. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, we can go on the Kahoot now.
Hurry your ass up.
Basic, yeah, basic. All right. Do I have to log into play? Probably.
You spent like 3 weeks on moment of inertia.
Yep. And
Hey,
yeah, angular momentum, moment of inertia, torque, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
you stupid.
Did you spend any time on that at all?
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that hard though.
Oh yeah, moment of inertia. Angular momentum was one of my worst topics, definitely.
What did you get on the test?
70 something.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but still though, it was one of my worst topics. I think it was kind of a miracle that I got a 70 on that test. Basic laws. They're Italian honors.
You think he's
Yeah,
gonna wait till
there
we're?
is.
You think he's gonna wait until we're finished with all the fluids to give us a test on it?
I have no idea how in
Or
depth fluids are. That's the
no,
thing.
fluids are like really in depth.
It's no, we're probably gonna have a test like between. If it's really in depth, we're probably gonna have a test like before.
And I'm hoping we have like he splits the tests up.
What do you mean splits the test up?
Like so it's not just all one big test.
You know, like across multiple days? Or
No,
you
like I'm
mean,
hoping
or you mean like
like
we're gonna do a test like halfway through the unit?
yeah.
Yeah, no, that would make sense if it's like really in depth. That would make sense. And yeah, Blue, this answers your question. There's an Italian 3 honors. There's no Italian 2 honors, I don't think, but there is a 3 honors. Italian 4 honors is literally called pre-AP, and then there's AP.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean that's the same logic for all foreign languages. Pretty sure. Yeah. Thanksgiving with Mickey and friends. Yeah, definitely. All right, we want to do what is it? Fluids, physical science, fluids, Kahoot Plus. Oh my god. Can I filter by like not Kahoot Plus? I can filter by Kahoot Plus, but these are all freaking Kahoot Plus.
They're not all Kahoot Plus.
How do you know which one is a Kahoot Plus though? Oh, it says it on here. Okay. Chapter 20, nutrition and nutritional support IV therapy. This is why when I search fluids does this come up? I mean this looks sort of promising here. Is this too complicated? Do we do anything with buoyant forces?
We were supposed to today.
But we
That was
didn't?
part of the that
Hmm?
was part of the aim, but we never got to it.
Oh, of course. Definitely.
So
Mhm.
yeah, we were supposed to.
I mean, maybe we could practice it on here or whatever. Maybe we'll learn buoyant forces before we take notes on
All
it. We
right,
can
so
learn
do
it
it, do
here.
it,
Hmm.
do it.
All right. Yeah, Blue, I think making it into Italian honors, I mean, I think I just got lucky because virtual, it was really freaking easy to make it into Italian honors because we were supposed to write like an essay, like in Italian or something. I think there was actually like a set date for that as well, but we just never did because that set date was towards the end of March of 2020. So obviously we didn't have time to write that essay. So they basically just accepted everyone who applied for Italian honors into Italian honors. And we didn't have to do the checkpoint exam at the end of the year, which is notoriously difficult. We didn't need to do it, so it was
Have
easier.
you ever masturbated along with your sister or mom?
What kind of question is that?
Yes.
A Quora question, of course, but like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god, it's like when you asked Sanal out of context there when we were eating the. You remember that?
Huh?
Probably don't remember that. Like Sanal was like,
Oh yeah, did he touch it with his balls? Yeah.
You probably got that from Quora too, right?
No, I actually wanted to know like if he was touching his balls.
Oh my god. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to your mind though.
I don't know, because I know how some people like to be touching their balls.
True, but in school?
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah, yes, an essay. An essay, yes. I was like scheduled to do it, but I didn't have to because end of March of 2020. So, I mean, Italian 3 honors for me was really easy to get into and really easy to do well in just because of virtual. I just happened to get lucky with it. It's a difficult class. Like, people generally find 3 honors to be more difficult than pre-AP. Just saying. Like, 3 honors is known to be a really freaking annoying class. Not annoying, but like a difficult class. Like, you really have to be up for like a challenge. But for me, again, it was easy for me because virtual was like really toned down a lot. Or dumbed down a lot. My teacher is leaving in February, so I'm going to take advantage to get into Italian honors. Okay, if you can do that, then sure. Easy way to get into honors. What is Del Nabla?
Oh well.
Great, I'm what?
Del Nabla.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't know if Blue wants. Blue, do you want to join this?
I don't know.
Also, just saying.
I don't know what this is.
Del Nabla.
Yeah.
Did you say? Oh wait, I can change my name. Oh, I can change my picture. Why can you change your picture now? What's the point? What if I here? I'll kick what?
I play as Del Nabla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, plays Del Nabla. Blue wants to know if you're doing No Nut November.
I failed.
You failed. I think I failed. I don't remember. I think I probably did, realistically.
How do you not remember if you did it this month?
Because my memory's all over the place. I
don't
literally don't
remember
remember. I don't
You don't
remember.
remember if you did it this month?
No, because it's the 4th of the month. I don't remember. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I literally don't remember.
How do you not remember? Yeah,
I mean, I think there's a pretty decent chance that I didn't if I don't remember. So maybe I didn't fail. Who knows?
I failed.
Okay, well, you know for sure you failed. That was a very quick answer.
I tried to hold it, but like I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because
Are
it's a
you gonna do
hormonal instinct, which makes sense.
Are you gonna do a Destroy Take December?
That's a thing?
Yeah, where
That's
every day.
every day? Oh my god.
No,
Yeah.
every day you do it, like, but you add it. You do it an extra time each day.
Oh no, you gotta do it 31 times by the end of the
Yeah.
year? Oh
Yeah,
my-
you do 31 times. Yeah.
Oh my god. I would hate that. I would probably fail at that more than I would fail at
And
no,
but you gotta pass on Christmas though.
Oh, good. You get a pass on Christmas. Good to know. I don't need to do it 25 times on Christmas.
Yo, people literally said that like someone died from doing it like 62 times. So now we know
62 times.
61 is the
60.
limit now, we know.
Oh, 61 is the oh my god.
I don't even know how like their body like physically let them do that
62 times.
in a day.
Oh my god. How often do you do that shit? Not 62 times in a day. Let's just be clear on that. Alright, why the hell? I kicked myself out of the Kahoot. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna say, I don't know fluid.
Are you gonna do that? Destroy December?
No, not doing Destroy Dick December, whatever the hell it's called. Not doing that.
You should do No Nothing November, where basically anytime you get like a boner or something, you have to do like 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups. Fluids are able to flow because they have a variable...
I don't know.
Oh, well, you can't see here. I could share the screen. I'm freaking... Shape? Is this shape? Shape is top left.
I can't. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop,
There's
dude.
shape.
Really?
I said shape was top left.
Oh, shape. All right.
Yeah. You can see it now?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. I don't know FL is up there. So people waiting until December 1st so that white stuff's some. Fluids are anything that flows, I'd imagine, right? Liquids, gas, yeah, not solids. Buoyant force always acts. Isn't a buoyant force essentially just like a normal force but on water?
Oh no.
Or is that's part of a buoyant force, I think, but I put upward. Okay. Good luck on December. Well, I probably not probably, but I might have already failed, so I don't see the point in continuing.
Yeah.
But yeah, buoyant forces I know are also a thing. Like I remember like very vaguely learning about buoyant forces, not even in class, but just like on YouTube, just like seeing it. I
Fuck.
know. Hmm?
Fuck.
I'm talking like years ago. Like when
Mhm.
yeah. Like, I know, like, buoyant forces. There's, like, a buoyant force. That's why balloons lift up, I think, because of a buoyant force. And I think buoyant forces can also essentially just be a normal force. Like, when a boat's on water, the force keeping it up, I think, is a buoyant force. I think. I mean, I think it has multiple applications. Let's not talk about that. Yep, sure, Blue. I don't know why... like... why you don't want to talk about that sort of stuff. Because generally, like... Let's just say, like, a couple of months ago, you'd probably be, like, very willing to talk about that sort of stuff. Oh, but if you're still like at the station and stuff, like, wait, okay, well, I don't know. I don't know anything about Archimedes' principle. States that the amount of buoyant force equals
I don't know.
the amount of
Oh, is it
volume.
density? I think it's sensitive.
It's
Oh no, it's
weight.
weight.
You're a changed man. I mean, well, I mean, it kind of seems like that. It definitely actually, yeah. I'm brain dead, obviously. I know I always pass that off as brain dead when I don't make sense. You're a changed man. I mean, the fact that you genuinely don't want to talk about that sort of stuff actually does show maturity, I think. If buoyant force is less than gravity, I think I know the answer. Yeah, okay. I mean, because flow and rise upward are essentially the same thing. I
Mhm.
mean, essentially, they're basically upward motion. Absorb fluid. Yeah, absorb fluid. If buoyant force equals gravity, I'm gonna put absorb fluid. Wait, float? Float. It's probably float. Yeah. Should you take studio art in ninth grade? Yeah. I mean, I think so. I think studio art is a necessary class in order to take other art classes, or in order to be able to take other art classes. So yeah. I mean, if you want to get the art credit out of the way immediately, I think that's a good idea. And also, if you want to take other art classes later on in the like 10th, 11th, or 12th grade, then yeah, I think it's a good idea to take studio art in ninth. Buoyant force is greater than gravity. But float or rise upward, though? Rise upward? Oh. Absorb fluid. You only care about the credit? Yeah, so you can just get it over with in 9th grade. Pressure is measured in, oh, I think I know this one. Yeah. Pascal is, what is that? Newton per cubic, no, square meter? Right?
Uh,
Is it?
eh, eh.
What does that mean? 1 Newton per square meter. Like, newtons per square meter is a unit that shows pascals. Okay, okay. Yes, it's every day. It's every day for a year. Force of 100 Newton. Oh, I don't feel like doing this. Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, no, that's easy. That... Psh. I was like, oh no, math. I don't feel like doing math. Okay, good. The buoyant force on the rock is... decreases as it sinks? Nope, remains constant once the rock is submerged. But you didn't do buoyant forces at all, right? It was the aim, but you didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think I'm really understanding too much of the logic of buoyant forces here right now, but maybe it'll make more sense in class. I mean, it should make more sense in class. An enclosed fluid transmits changes in pressure equally to all parts according to Archimedes' principle. Pascal's principle. Did you do anything with laws and principles?
Nah.
Of course. Hydraulics use liquids rather than gases because...
Oh, I know this one.
Okay.
We actually did talk about this in class.
Okay. Liquids have less resistance to what? Gases are more expensive? I mean, liquids are less resistance. Liquids do not compress.
Got it. They're incompressible.
But gases are?
No, we did it. We did a hydraulic question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, gases can't compress either.
So why are they used? Like, why are? Oh my god.
Because I think liquids are more like physical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, well, if you went over it, class.
We barely went over hydraulics, like very little.
Uh-huh.
All like liquids in AP2 are ideal and perfect.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what we do in like in AP1 as well. I mean, just like physics curriculum in general is like ideal stuff generally. It's easier to understand. If I want to know what blue. I think I know, but yeah, I don't know what my reaction would be because that's never gonna happen randomly. I know what you mean, but like I don't know how the hell I'm gonna react. I'd be reluctant because I would think it's like a freaking prank or something if I don't know the girl, obviously.
Oh, wait, we did a question like this. Shit.
Isn't that just... Wait, what for? Wait, that's pressure. Isn't that just pressure times area? What? Oh no, that's area equals... Oh shit, wait, no, I can't... What's the... Is it just 0.5 over 15? So that's, it's not 300. 3,000? What's the equation for this? What's the equation?
Yeah, we did a problem like that in class.
But what, yeah, but like what equation did you use?
I didn't, I got it wrong.
Oh, great. But what force comes from the 15? Okay, so wouldn't that just be force equals pressure times area? So, wait, what for? No, but we have the force. Why the hell do we have a force, but it's asking for a force? Oh, this is an input and an output. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh.
It's something you have to set up a proportion, I think.
Oh, that makes
It's
sense. Okay, that makes
it,
sense. That doesn't seem
it's
too
like 100
bad.
over 0.5 equals 15 over is like equals something over 15.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. That's just gonna be what 200 equals x over 15. So it's whatever 200 times 15 is. It's
So
200
200 times 15 is 3,000.
is it?
I mean, 2 times 15 is 30.
Oh yeah. So okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so the proportion makes sense. All right. All right. A liquid's resistance to flow. I think that's viscosity. Yeah. Do you go over that in class?
No,
No. Well, yeah. Just know the term. I don't know Bernoulli's principle either. As the speed of a fluid increases, pressure decreases? I don't know. Yeah, pressure decreases.
I don't know.
What? This is probably some not kinematics, but like some sort of like thing we don't know with like 2 square meter pipe at 10 meters per second. Yeah, it slows down, which Bernoulli's principle or something, so pressure is going to be lower. Hey, I'm learning stuff. What sections? I'm going to say 25 because I'm just going to guess. Nope. Okay, well, this is over. Third place goes to no one. Second place, Del Nabla. First place, due to guessing, I don't know, FL.
Hmm.
I don't understand why they have these characters now. I don't think these are necessary, but okay, sure, we got characters now. Okay, well we have a link. Let's see what the link goes to. Was Woodrow Wilson the worst U.S. president? That's subjective. I mean, worst U.S. president. A lot of people believe he was, because wasn't Woodrow Wilson the guy that wanted to keep us out of World War One,
Not good.
right?
Not
But then,
good.
but didn't he want to stay neutral and then like promise that we were gonna stay neutral, but then we just didn't stay neutral under him? We didn't stay neutral. It,
Let's
it,
click the link.
it was something like that. All right. No, November slander. Okay. OnlyFans
Oh yeah.
creates. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yay.
Yeah, I want to see these videos.
Yeah. OnlyFans creators turn on November. That's destroying my ears. When someone says they won on November because they didn't eat nuts. FBI saving you from failing. Okay. After, yeah, no, Dick Breaking December or whatever that's called. Good source. Good source. Not that difficult to explain. When you can't resist anymore. Yeah, hormonal stuff. When you look at the amount of days left. When you detect a woman. Detect.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. You anticipate. Franklin Roosevelt did a better job. I mean, generally, yeah, people agree Roosevelt did a better job. Because he was more of like a... Not necessarily like a common person, but he definitely tried to like reason
Click
with
that
people
video.
more. Huh?
Click that video there.
Gen Z slander.
No, no, not that one.
Life slander.
Yeah.
Life slander 3. When you are late. When you decide to start working out at 3 a.m. I'm waking you up. When you aren't allowed to go to a sleepover. Didn't Woodrow Wilson pass the Tax Act or something? I don't know. History is like probably not my worst subject. I did well in history because I did Regents history. Like,
Woodrow Wilson was a bad president.
yeah, that's what that's what I've heard. Like, I've heard opinions about that, but
He had a bunch of bad laws.
Did he pass the Tax Act?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't freaking remember a single thing from U.S. history, or hardly. Because I, like, don't care about... I don't want to say I don't care about history, but, like, out of all my classes, I feel like history is the one that I pay attention the least in, really, or retain the least from, because I feel like it doesn't really affect me as much as, like, information from other classes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, I mean, now doing macro, I mean, there's no history, really, but for me, macro is more, like, you know, economics, I think, is more interesting than history, personally, but... When you get bad grades all at the same time, yep, that's me in calculus. When you get paid for your job. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You listen to your favorite song, sure. Yep, amazing graphics. Getting your first money as a child be like, yeah. Waiting for that friend who's always late. Goofy video, yeah. Gen Z memes, goofy yeah.
Do Gen Z slander 5 on the side there.
Gen Z. Gen Z saying, I'm not like the others. They are. You trying to not get canceled after saying the. Gen Z explaining why fart sounds. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, with the memes. Gen Z kids wondering why they are sick after eating Tide Pods. But the Tide Pods thing was like, the amount of people who don't hate Gen Z. Gen Z when someone doesn't bow to. God. Your family when you go outside for the first time in 1,000 years. Gen Z who think that romanticism for psychopaths is cool. The world if Gen Z didn't exist. Yep. Gen Z when they find out they are the worst gen. And I can guarantee you that this person who made this is Gen Z, because there's no way in hell you would make a slander video and not be a Gen Z yourself. Gen Z when they sleep 1 hour every day, yep. Their stomach after eating junk food 10 times a day. There's no Wi-Fi for 1 second, okay. Me making Gen Z, oh wow, admitting to it, wow, really. And what the hell is this? E to the IX equals cosine X.
Search up guy eating chips.
Guy eating chips.
Yeah, that guy. There's a video of this guy who just like eats chips.
Great. Sounds like quality content to me.
But it's really funny.
Guy eats chips.
Yeah.
Man eating chips.
But it's like a meme. Like people put it over like video.
Is this
You'll
one of those
see.
things like the bread falling over? It's like one of these things that like make you laugh for like a really stupid reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know it's gonna be good with a 15-second unskippable ad. 2 15-second unskippable ads. You know this is gonna be a banger. Oh, this is a motherfucker, Blue. Okay. Oh, ASMR video. This is intentionally supposed to be an ASMR video, or is this like a joke?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I can see the bag of chips, yeah. Okay. Cool. Can you get on with it? Well, why am I rushing this guy to eat a bag of chips? Well, 2 years ago. Okay, I'm just watching a guy eat chips.
Search up guy eats chips meme.
Guy eats chips meme. This is a reaction stream. Oh, is this a reaction stream? This stream can just be whatever, honestly, at this point. Like, I think what did we do at the beginning? We did a Kahoot. Yeah, literally fluids. We were doing like actual science, like an actual science Kahoot, right? And then like I don't know, the stream just kind of eventually they evolve into reaction stuff and watching videos, but generally they start out like with games and stuff, more normal things. But as the streams go on, they become weirder and weirder. Now I'm
Meme.
I'm literally watching a guy eating freaking chips. So loud
No one under it.
in a quiet place. Of course, it's the loudest thing there. Why did you grab like 5 at a time if you're gonna... Okay. That was a great video. Here, yeah, Blue sent a link. I want to see what that link is. Oh, another one. Perfect sauce. One guy thinks stop eating nuts. Yeah. My ears. Legends say that he's still eating the chips. Yep.
Because masturbation helps prevent prostate cancer.
I didn't know that.
I don't think it's real. What people say.
I mean, it sounds like one of those facts that like could be true, but like also sounds like kind of bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know. Great.
Just
Okay.
scroll up. Click on the video on
Huh?
the right.
Discord slander.
Not under it. Under it. There you go.
School slander. Nah, I'm only pissed when it leads to them like closing clubs and stuff. Like remember that one day, like December, with they closed the video game club. Well, they closed all clubs after school. Yeah. Okay, that teacher definitely needs to get some sort of like. You can't joke like that as a teacher. That teacher needs to be like reevaluated or something. I don't think I've ever really been in that situation where I had anyone in my class remind the teacher about the homework.
I feel like it happens sometimes.
I don't really think I've been in that situation, though. I don't really remember ever being in it.
That.
I mean, I can't think of a scenario on the top of my head where that happened to me, but I don't know. Why you need to show work for 2+2? Yeah, no, for 2+2 you gotta write a 200-page proof about yeah, about the Pythagorean theorem and stuff, and then use that to prove stuff with squares and then squares and area. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably possible, but I don't like showing my work. Yeah, that one is excessive. I just like being able to just do the problem normally, and then my work just like being there, sort of. I will just show my work naturally, like as I'm like doing the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. But I mean, unless it's something not ridiculous necessarily, but if you're doing like an algebraic equation, like, and you have to show like minus this on both sides, like whatever you have to show that, like you can't just do it all on the calculator at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, no, that gets annoying. Mentally, it's better. Yeah, well, in my class, it's almost impossible to do anything mentally because you get these ridiculous fractions like 200 over 5,000, and then you're expected to know how to simplify that stuff just like very quickly in a time setting during a test. And you're
Mm-hmm.
because it's basic arithmetic. You just like, gotta know how to do it without a calculator.
Yeah.
Well, not know how to do it. Of course, you would know how to do it, but like it would takes forever. You don't know when George Washington took a piss. Tripped over a binder? What does that mean? Tripped over a binder? Well, I know what it means. What's the significance of that? Everyone in your group is stupid. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting tired already. Literally, the 10:58. Literally, I stayed up until like 12 o'clock yesterday doing work, and I was like totally fine. I don't know why I'm sleepy now. We got another. The new train station is coming soon. Which new train station? What, Grand Central Madison?
Now, I've been using
Your
Grammarly
brain
lately.
during a
Now, the great thing
test.
is Grammarly is free and easy to use. It not only helps you check your grammar.
Hey class, I have a surprise today. An exam that will decide the rest of your life. Hope you're ready, good luck.
I didn't study for this. Think, Walter, think. He was the last brain cell in your brain.
Why are oranges called oranges, but an apple is not called red? Oh my goodness. I can't take it anymore. Eating a burger with
I think orange, the fruit, was named before the color. Because I think the color orange was literally referred to as red, essentially a shade of red. But then people started
Uh-huh.
calling it orange at one point. I remember hearing that as like fun fact somewhere. So, yeah.
no honey
This is
mustard.
accurate though.
Eating a
Mhm.
burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard.
What are you thinking about? Stop starring.
Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a
No,
burger with no
get
honey
away from
mustard.
me.
Eating a burger with...
Very normal.
That's what your brain thinks about during a test.
Burger with no honey mustard. Yeah, generally during a test, my brain stresses about the potential bad grade I could get from the test. Yeah, making me lose brain cells. I think all these Gen Z slander stuff is making me lose brain cells even more than this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
What?
I don't know. Uh, let's see. Uh, oh, yo,
Yeah.
I saw this video.
Mhm. What video?
I was watching this and it was like so freaking accurate, dude.
Uh-huh.
I'll send it to you. I mean, I definitely experienced this.
Mm-hmm. You sending it in the chat?
Yeah, one sec. This shit funny.
Mhm. Types of people in the hallway. Okay, alright.
You can't. Anytime that you never seen any of these people.
Okay, let's see.
What's goody? It's your boy Rhino. You guys are watching Loveless Surf. Hopefully you're having a great day. And if you're having a terrible day today, well, no worries, because now you're here watching Loveless Surf videos, so it's about to get a whole lot better. If you are new here, feel free to gently tap the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We only post heat content on Loveless Surf. Now you guys read the title of this one. Types of people in the hallway. Most of you guys are in school. I'm in school. No one's in school. Well, whose school doesn't have hallways? Noah, do you know any school that doesn't have hallways?
Yeah, homeschool.
Oh, hey man, if you're homeschooled,
Your house has hallways.
Uh-huh.
watching this, still watch it. I mean, sure, they've been in a hallway before, right? A homeschool person?
Yeah.
Homeschool people, y'all ever been in a hallway? Is that crazy to ask? Yeah, guys, it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you could relate to any things that you're about to see, feel free to leave them in the comments and let us know if we missed any. By the way, Loveless Surf merchandise coming soon, but we'll talk about that later in another video. I don't know. Let's get straight to it. Types of people in the hallways. The person that steps on the back of your shoe.
You ever get these people?
I don't really get these people like too often, but
Dude, I
it's
get that shit.
definitely happened.
I get that shit like all the freaking time. So annoying.
Because I always walk really fast. I always go around people and everything. So if anything, I'm the one like doing that, like stepping on people's
Yeah,
shoes.
well, like you can't do that once in a while. Like you're behind somebody slow and then somebody else behind you trying to go fast.
Yeah. That's when that happens. Yeah.
I know. And then, like literally, I freaking hate that shit.
Like someone else tries to go around me as well, and then they can't because I can't go around this one person walking slowly.
Uh-huh.
Like,
He needs some milk.
that's realistic.
The slow walker.
Yeah, everyone. 99% of people in the school.
Yo,
Oh.
what's up, man? Let's go, bro. Math class?
Yeah, bro.
Especially when they got a friend. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
Are y'all serious right now?
this happens every period, every day, every time I'm in the hallway. Like, every time I'm in
Yeah.
the hallway. I'm not even, like, every time. No exceptions. Hardly. Hardly any
Uh-huh.
exceptions.
Trap.
No. Security would be like, pack up your stuff somewhere else. You can't stand there. Keep moving. So not possible here.
Uh-huh.
How's it going? Do you have Instagram?
Oh, God forbid you stand in the hallway and talk to someone. No, you got to keep moving.
Uh-huh.
Which, I mean, obviously, like, I understand that, of course, but like when you're standing there for 2 seconds, like trying to fix something or whatever, like, no, you're still gonna get yelled at.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're standing there for 2 seconds or you're actually standing there having a conversation like this. I mean, you're gonna get yelled at.
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I actually think I've seen you on YouTube.
Oh, you have? Was it the library pranks?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know, I'm awkward.
The real thirst trap.
Probably water. No.
Whoa, hello, double trouble. Excuse me, ladies. How's it going? What's good, nigga? Bruh. Oh, hell no. Pause. Whoa, what?
Plausible what? I thought they were gonna talk about water, literally, when they said the real thirst trap. I thought that was literally just, like, that was gonna be, like, a joke. But, yeah, not.
Yeah, we didn't know what to call this one, but it's basically when you're walking behind someone and then out of nowhere they just abruptly stop or like pivot directions really quick without turning their head to look and see.
Oh, what, like when someone's in front of you?
Yeah.
And all the time, people will
Look at this,
stop
look.
out of nowhere.
Somebody behind them or near them, they just move without looking. Really annoying.
Yo, it happens all the time.
And then and then they go the other way, like all the time, and then they just stop out of nowhere. And especially like when I'm trying to go around them, but I can't. Like, you know, they're walking slowly, and I'm trying to go around them, but there's a lot of people like oncoming as well. And then like all of a sudden they just abruptly stop, like completely abruptly stop, and then I run into them.
And they turn around, literally, like, oh yeah.
That happens all the time.
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
Why you turning that quick, bro?
Except they'll never yell at you about it, though. They'll just keep going.
I'm sorry.
The crop duster.
There are no barbers in Philly, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, bro. My uncle cuts, bro. He nice, bro.
Okay,
Get
well,
my shit right.
you need to put your uncle on to me.
This car, bro.
Okay, because I went to the one next to Fresh Grocer, violated me. I'm not going to.
What was that? I don't understand that.
The group of people that
I do understand that.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Spread out in a line so you can't get by.
Yeah, okay, they're definitely gonna be doing this in the hallway.
I see people be like annoying, like be annoying and like be like spread out like a lot.
I don't really see people being annoying, but I see people in groups like that being annoying, but I see people like that in groups of 3 or 4, whatever, blocking the whole hallway. I always see that. Yeah. Yeah.
And they like fight with each other and they're like being like weird.
Oh yeah, they fight with each other, and then like, oh, and then they run into me when they're fighting, when I'm trying to go around them. Mm-hmm.
Yo, I think they actually have a skip for that, literally, like where like cheating you.
Exactly. When these idiots are like all fighting, not really fighting, but you know, they're all pushing each other and whatever, and they run into me. And then I don't know how many times that happens to me, like, you know, at this point it's happened to me so many times that like I can sense when it's about to happen, and I usually kind of stop abruptly myself to avoid someone running into me.
Yeah.
Because I have enough experience with that.
Listen to you and doesn't say excuse me.
No one ever says excuse me when they bump into me. Never. I mean in the hallway, like no. Yeah, literally. Just don't even look at each other. Literally, just keep going.
Apologize, and they proceed to give you a dirty look anyway.
Oh, I am so sorry about that. My bad.
That would be annoying.
Annoying faculty member who roams through the hallways and yells at the top of their lungs, "Get to class!" As if we don't know that we have to attend class on time.
Well, I mean, that's just security.
I don't even think we need to skip for that.
The annoying teacher who thinks they're the dress code police.
I mean, the school doesn't really care too much about dress code, I don't think. I mean, security doesn't care. They never say anything.
Excuse me, young lady. What are you wearing? Is that a shoulder I see? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, God. Nobody can concentrate. You have a shoulder exposed. Your skin is exposed. Is that an ankle? Is that an ankle I see? Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna get in so much trouble. Listen to me. Listen. You're gonna get in so much fucking trouble right now. I'm gonna try to fucking end your whole career. I'm gonna say, now listen to me. Listen. Calling up the principal right now. Principal Maine. Take him out.
Yeah, they definitely just have the principal on standby like that. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Very professionally run setting. Very professionally run setting. As if the principal literally tackling a student in the middle of the hallway is not gonna get your school shut down. Like, or as if that's not more of a problem than somebody breaking the dress code. Like, like,
I'm Andrea, founder of a boutique handbag brand, Andy. And this...
What kind of school is this?
The guy that doesn't want to crease his J's.
The drug dealer who gets expelled the first week. Hey, yo, bro, hey, stop real quick. Hey. Yeah, you want some blow?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it in the middle of the hallway. Of course you're gonna get expelled. Who the hell sells drugs in the middle of the hallway? You gotta, oh my god, you gotta be discreet, at least a little discreet. This guy's not being discreet at all.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I got that.
I mean, to be fair, like, when I was a little kid, this is kind of how I imagined drug dealers to be like in high school. Because I remember always, not getting, like, scared, but, like, you know, I always heard, like, people talking about, like, oh, in high school, people are gonna offer you drugs. Like, every person you encounter in the hallway is gonna offer you drugs, but you have to say no.
I think there are drugs at the school.
Huh?
I think there are drugs at the school.
There absolutely are. I smell weed by the bathroom, like, every day. Like, of course there are drugs in the school. But, like, I'm saying, like, they're not, like, people are discreet about it when they, like, no one will do this in the middle of the hallway. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand how security never catches anyone doing it, though, because especially how strict they are with the bathrooms. Like, I don't know.
That. You want some?
Administration.
Hey, quiet down. Stop. Hey, I got that. I got that good. You want some?
Could someone get this guy?
I got that Molly. You won't even sweat.
Hello? Could someone get him, please? What the hell?
Hey, we're going. Hey, boy,
Yeah, this guy, literally, again, this is exactly how I imagined it as I was a kid. Or when I was a kid. I was just somebody standing in the middle of the hallway. Like, in every hallway I would go to, someone would be asking me. And then I was like, no, I'm going to say no. Or the teachers, not teachers, but, like, people who were saying, they're like, you say no, say no.
The kid who carries their whole locker with them, aka Timothy. Yo, Timothy. What? Stop right there.
What are you doing? Hey, why are you recording me again?
Hey,
what did I say about this?
Timothy, why you got so many backpacks on?
What do you mean?
You got 3 backpacks on in a duffel bag. What are you doing?
What? No, I just came prepared.
We're doing types of students in the hallway, and I said you're the student that brings their entire locker with them in the hallway.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I just bring what I need to succeed. Unlike you, I get all A's in my class. You get all C's.
Oh, whoa, yo, Timothy, back up, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll let you rock.
Well, wait, are you gonna post it somewhere?
Yeah, YouTube channel.
Well, wherever this is going, follow me on Instagram. Timothy Green.
Oh, you got an Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to follow you, bro.
Yep, I have an army foreman.
All right, man. I'll catch you in the next class,
Follow
bro.
me on Instagram and comment #Green Gang if you want to join the army. Bye. The talkers that clog the hallway.
Well, this is essentially the same thing as the group of 3, but people who stand still.
I just got diagnosed with ligma. Lick my ball.
I mean, usually if they're being idiots like that, usually when they're, like, let's say 2 of them are, like, on the side or whatever, like, there were plenty of opportunities to, like, run past them. Like, right here. You just, like, quickly, like, just speed walk right in the middle. There's a gap here. You can make that. Like, that's what I would usually do if I see idiots acting like this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would try my best to... Yeah, that was another opportunity there.
Look, I got a younger sister. She's look on these.
Or on this side. Plenty of space on this side. There. No. Okay, well, if they purposely block you like that, then...
Oh, what's up? Y'all made it to the end of the video. Don't you dare click away.
Nah, I'm clicking away.
Why?
Well, I mean, actually, nah. Not gonna click away. I'll pause the video, though. Oh, that's a part 2. Y'all forgot the ones who play music on full blast on the speed. And we don't really get too many of those. Security would probably get pissed off. The couple that is always kissing in the hallways. Oh yeah. Now specifically that the one hallway, like the like 110s, like, you know what I mean, like by 108, sort of like that hallway.
Where's 108? Oh, but is that by Mr. Crow's room?
That is Mr. Crow's room.
Yeah.
108, yeah. You know what I mean, like that hallway. It's like I always see people like kissing and stuff down there whenever I go there.
I mean, honestly, almost every hallway, like, you can get people, because some people just don't care, literally.
Yeah, but that hallway, though, there's, like, a lot of people. Like, that's where I see it the most. Because I mean, because people can stand there because there's hardly any security in that corner, so people can like stand there and just like do whatever. Generally,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't go in that hallway very often now because I don't have any classes there.
This video's a bot.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going back to school before you
That's the same one.
You really can't get much for
No, this one's horrible. This video's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, I watched this. I gave you my opinion on this, right? I said it sucked. I don't like it at all. Like, no. Maybe I'll give it a second chance. Robbie and the Fuck Boys. No, and the excessive auto-tune as well. No, this is an abomination. I hate this. Like, I genuinely hate this.
Really?
It's an abomination.
It's not a bop though.
It's not a bop at all.
Makes me sad.
What makes you sad? I mean, like, why?
It's a sad song.
It's a sad song?
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's a sad song. It's an abomination of a song. That's what it is.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not a bop at all. Like, it's not even. It doesn't even sound good with the auto-tune.
Uh-huh.
It's insane. Like, too much auto-tune makes something sound bad.
Yeah, I know.
Like, no, this isn't. No. And especially with the freaking lyrics, especially. I don't.
Search up Happy Tree Friends.
No. I know what that is. I've seen it. No.
Really?
Nope. Yeah, I'm not showing it on the freaking stream. No.
It's not bad. It's
Oh
fair.
yeah, no, it's just an innocent kids show, right? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Until you
mean,
get like 5 minutes into it, yeah.
uh-huh. Have you actually seen it?
Yes, I've seen it. I'm not doing it on stream.
Damn. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I thought I could get you with that one.
No. So you're probably thinking of something like some sort of stupid thing you can get me with now, probably. Trying to think of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably are. You're looking for anything?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's this link? I think this is just the same.
What did your friend...
Why is this an hour long?
I don't know.
No, r/ask a Reddit at this point. It's turned into Quora.
Do that accidentally turned you on? This one girl started tickling me.
2 years
When I
ago.
started tickling her back, she started to moan and said she was sensitive there. Awkward drive home. Oh, I know that feeling. Except that in my case, my friend and I were watching a movie down in his parents' basement back in high school. It was a little chilly and we were kinda playfully fighting over the throw blanket. It turned into a bit of a tickle fight, but I was winning because I am not ticklish except for a few extremely sensitive places, whereas he was ticklish everywhere. He told me it wasn't fair that he couldn't tickle me since my only ticklish spots are the sides of my breasts and back of knees. I dared him to try it, thinking he never would as he was a good Christian boy. He absolutely went for it and tickled me unmercifully for about a minute until it morphed into complete and total desire. He could absolutely tell the second it changed and we ended up making out. I absolutely would have fricked him then and there, but we never went any farther. We never had a repeat of the makeout session, but there was always a huge amount of exaltation between us after that and it really kind of ruined the friendship.
Really kind of.
As a guy,
Yeah.
I decided to fall asleep on a close friend's lap who then
This is
proceeded
sad.
to stroke my hair and
That's sad.
Yeah.
What, the fact that they didn't hook up after that?
No, like he's lucky.
Well, they didn't hook up after that. They didn't
Yeah,
do
but at least
anything.
at least he got it.
A little bit. But if anything, I mean, if that happened to me, I'd probably be a little bit more pissed that, I mean, it was a one-time, like, I don't know, that's just me. I mean, I'd obviously be appreciative that I even, I mean, I think anyone would, but yeah.
So,
Quickly
so
pulling it.
what if a good-looking girl walked up to you
And
and wanted to do it?
do I know the girl? Because I probably think it's some sort of weird thing, a weird prank or something. Probably.
What if it wasn't a prank?
I would be more confused and convinced that it was, or she just was like mentally ill or something. Not mentally ill, but just not there or something like that. Right? If someone just walks up to me not knowing me and wants to like no, like you're not like, you know, something's wrong. Like
Yeah.
no one would just do that. Like
I mean, you never know.
I don't think anyone would just like do that because people understand like I don't know.
Do they though?
Yeah. I expect people to. I mean, again,
Sometimes you can kind of tell that. Sometimes you get the BRB.
Alright.
Social media platforms would be nothing without us, yet they are able to operate as if they don't have to be accountable to us.
The U.S.
Anyway, you know that guy is lucky because of what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I guess I can agree. Yeah.
That's all I can hope that something like that would happen to me.
We probably will. Probably.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah. All right. Calculus slander.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't this d of x, x of a, f of t, d, f of t, d of t?
Do electrical engineers need calculus as well?
What?
Do electrical engineers need calculus as well?
Yeah. Yeah, they need calculus for like models and stuff, like creating models, so like battery models and that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, you definitely need calculus for that.
Okay.
What the hell is this pi to a definite integral 5 pi over x squared? Can you technically just make this an x to the -2 and move it up here and then just do like reverse power rule?
I don't know.
I mean, can't you though? Because wouldn't this be annoying to take the integral of? Wouldn't you have to do u substitution here? Because you can't take the integral of a quotient. I mean, if this was a derivative, I mean, I would definitely move this to the top and do power rule. Because that would be like a million times easier than trying to do quotient rule on this. So I'd imagine that's sort of the same logic with integrals. I'd imagine.
This is almost too easy.
Are you crying?
No.
When you can integrate in math but can't integrate into e to the x. Professors with 15 years of experience assigning homework yet. Happiest plus C forgetter. Differential geometry PhDs explaining the shapes of manifolds and fiber bundles. Dynamic system equations. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. Learning summations and integrals both indicate sum of.
Yeah.
Integrals indicate sum of?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just for different
Yeah, they do.
situations.
They actually do.
But in what situation?
You're finding the sum of everything under the curve.
Well, yeah. I guess so. Yeah, okay, I guess so. Yeah.
You're stupid.
You definitely are finding the sum of everything under the curve. I get that, but like that's yeah.
You're stupid.
Please elaborate.
Because you don't know that.
I do know that. I didn't
So
think
I'm
about
asking.
that because I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it as the sum of everything under the curve. That's true. It is essentially the sum of everything, but like it's the total area under the curve, which I guess sum up. Yeah.
I thought you said this was going to be a challenge.
Oh, you want me to make this harder?
Yes.
Just wait, just wait, just wait.
Okay.
No, but keep going.
What?
Go
Oh,
on.
in the video.
Confluence has seamless
What was
integration
that?
with your
That's...
favorite tools, including Microsoft Teams
Just
and
wait.
Slack.
Right there, you go, right there.
Which one?
Right there. No.
There are... How many here? 12 videos? What is right there with 12 videos?
You're looking right at it.
I'm looking at 12 videos, yes.
It's the only one.
No, there are 12 videos.
Okay,
I'm looking at 12 videos. Please
Okay.
elaborate which video you're referring to.
Oh man, it's right there.
We got this one, 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 we got this one.
Be realistic, come on.
No? Yes?
Okay.
Yes?
Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun.
I saw that going differently in my mind.
Least lit party hosted by... I don't know who that is.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, my wife is my cousin or whatever, but it's not like what you think, whatever, you know.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Even trying to calculate how to be attractive.
Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun.
No reaction. My reaction to that information.
What reaction?
No reaction to that information.
Not really. Mechanical engineering slander. So, I don't know, SolidWorks is... What is this? Sum F equals 0? Do you know what this means? Alright. When you neglect the air resistance of real life. Of course I had, yeah. People who don't draw free body diagrams yet. Converting imperial units by hand yet. Confuses mass and weight. You sent something?
No.
Alright.
Any reaction?
I mean, not really. I'm just kind of brain dead a little. I'm not brain dead, it's like tired. They don't really have the energy to react.
What this?
Let's see.
A breakfast croissant.
That's the same thing. You sent something else? Oh, there you go.
I have created another all-in-one calculus question.
All-in-one calculus question. What the fuck is this? Great. Very easy. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like 15 questions like this on a calculus test. At this point, towards the end of the year, and then she's gonna be like, why are all my students getting 20s on the test?
Oh my god.
Probably. Or no, she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I know you all got 20s on the test, I'm not gonna talk about it. Apparently that's what she said.
What if she wants us to solve that?
Huh?
What if she wants us to solve that?
I wouldn't be surprised, and she's probably gonna be like, just apply all the rules you learned, it's simple enough. Probably. Yeah, simple enough. Definitely simple enough. What the hell is this? As x approaches the indefinite integral of 0 to infinity of rad t e to the negative t dt of summation n equals 0 infinity x to the 4 n plus 4 over all this stuff. And what is this to the power of 11? Like, what does this appear?
Wow.
Or double prime, is that? Like, second derivative of all this? Like,
You can't work 2 jobs, that's stealing.
CEO says you're stealing if you're working 2 jobs. Okay, what's the logic? Well, let's find out.
So today we have a CEO that fired 2 software engineers because they were working 2 jobs at once. He went on LinkedIn and he wrote a post saying how if you work 2 jobs, you're stealing and you're not an ethical or an honest person.
Wait, what?
His name is Davis Bell. He's
I'm watching this.
Yeah.
What do you actually say? It's a new form of theft and deception, and not something in which an ethical, honest person would participate. I think that, do you have to disclose, because like if you lie and you say, I'm not working any other job, and you are, then yes, clearly that would be unethical and it would be deceptive, right? I mean, of course.
I mean, I don't know if that's unethical necessarily, but it's deceptive, yeah, but it's not really unethical. I mean,
Yeah.
It depends on the not severity, but like the seriousness of the job.
And I think in other situations it could be as well. But if this isn't explicitly asked, or this has no real bearing to your actual job requirements or your obligations, then I don't think it's a big deal. You generally sign a non-compete contract. And
I don't understand the logic here.
And this is the point that I'm making, is that...
I can't hear it, really.
Yeah.
Usually try to hear out what people say, even whenever they have an
Is that
opinion
better?
that is generally wrong. I try to hear the right and wrong opinions and the wrong and right opinions. So we'll see what this says. But I do think that, yes, if you are working at a company with a non-compete clause and you're secretly working for another company inside of the same industry, then yes, you
Okay,
are...
that's unethical, right? But if you're working like 2 retail jobs or something, like that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like,
absolutely unethical, and it's absolutely dishonest, and you should absolutely be fired for that without even a question. Well, that's different.
Should you be fired for being on your phone for 30 seconds?
Nope, I think Ricky should be fired for making these stupid impulsive decisions out of nowhere. Just pulling this stuff out of his ass.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, literally, like, it's funny because another rule that they have, is like if you're absent for more than a week, or if you're on vacation for more than a week, they automatically terminate you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
Yep, neither do I.
Let's see what the context is.
And you're not an ethical or an honest person. His
Right.
name is Davis Bell. He's the CEO at Canopy.
Bald.
Now, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm pro being overemployed. but only if you can handle it. It starts here. We've caught and fired 2 recent hire engineers who never quit their last job at a big tech company when they came to work for us. They were following a new trend of picking up a second full-time job while lying about it to both employers. Did they say, I am not working 2 full-time jobs, I'm only working for you? Did they commit in...
Well, I think that, yeah, what I'm saying is that I think in a lot of these contracts, especially with software engineer and intellectual property type jobs, you do have to sign non-compete contracts. I know, like, my dad had to sign one whenever he worked at the company that he worked at. So yeah, I have no problem if you're not, like, theoretically, like, if you're not signing a non-compete and if you're not explicitly lying about working 2 jobs, then I think that it's 100% ethical, 100% fucking fine. And I think, honestly, the employer doesn't really have any grounds to, like, ask you, oh, well, can you quit all of your other jobs just to work at this one? I think that a non-compete clause is logical because it's in the same industry and it could be a competitive advantage. But anything else is probably overreach. Or if it's a marketing company, well, then that's different.
Any way to not work at another company? Because if so, then yeah, you're right. That's wrong. Don't lie to your companies about that. Don't break agreements like NDAs and non-competes. But let's be real here for a second. If there's no agreement to not have a second job, it serves no purpose to tell your company that you have a second job. Especially
I don't think so. It would. I don't think it would. And I think it would probably be bad for you if you said you had a second job.
If you're not an executive. As an employee, what would you gain from it? Probably nothing but suspicion and ammo to use against you.
Yes.
Some people might say, if you don't tell your company, that would be lying by omission. But in my opinion, it's self-preservation that just ends up looking like malice. He continues.
Well, it is self-preservation, and that's what matters. Because at the end of the day, if that company thinks that you are a liability, they will throw you in the fucking garbage in a second.
Exactly. It's sad.
Don't forget about that.
Yep, corporations.
Always do what's good for you.
Use his LinkedIn post and says,
these
this
companies
is not about
like
side
that.
hustles or
You literally
moonlighting.
like everyone's replaceable. Literally, everyone is just like that. If you're like even like 1% of a liability, they'll get rid of you in like half a second.
Yeah, because you're too much of a risk stealing company time by being on your phone for 10 seconds behind a pole.
These were people holding down 2 full-time synchronous jobs and lying about it, trying to be in 2 meetings at once, etc. Their early performance was really bad, and fortunately, we have great managers who sniff them out very quickly. Whenever I read stories in the media about people doing this, I'm usually surprised that they don't make a bigger deal of the core moral issues at play. You know it gets fun when CEOs talk.
No, I don't think that's the case at all. I think that whenever you look at this here, and what is the problem here? The problem is that their early performance is really bad, and managers found out about it. So the problem isn't the fact that they were working 2 jobs. The problem is that their performance at one of the jobs was bad. That's really what the issue is. It has nothing really to do with working 2 jobs. They could be working 5 jobs, and if their performance was good, I bet this guy wouldn't care. I bet he cares because they're doing a bad job.
About moral issues at work. He says working 2 full-time jobs is stealing, and it also involves a great deal of lying and deception. Now, Davis, I don't think people should take 2 full-time jobs and then not follow through with their commitments.
Exactly.
I don't think that's right. I don't promote that. Not every person out there working 2 full-time jobs is stealing. You can't make blanket statements like that, Davis.
It's such a stupid thing to say. It's such a ridiculously stupid...
Why is the video 46 minutes, though?
What do you mean?
This video is 46 minutes.
Yeah.
They're agreeing. Why does this need to be 46 minutes? There's no debate here. They're both agreeing with each other here.
Yeah.
Except they're both like disagreeing with the text on the screen, the CEO text.
Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, I agree with these two.
Okay.
That it depends on the context of whether it's like whether it's like deceptive.
Yeah.
Because if you sign an agreement to not work with a competitor, and you're doing it, then you're breaking the agreement. Of course, that's deceptive. Of course, that's immoral. But like, if you're working, like I think I saw in the chat, like someone said, "What if the second full-time job is Uber or something?" Like, yeah. If that's the case, then of course that's not stealing or being immoral at all.
Like,
stupid thing to say. And it's like, I don't think this is a situation where like the exception is being turned into the rule. I think that in most cases with most people that are working 2 jobs, the jobs don't really interfere with each other in a professional way.
Like, sure, I can agree that most likely
maybe pay people a livable wage so they can do only one. I mean, like, these are software engineers, man. Like, the odds are they're making a good living with their one job. But you could be making twice as much if you had 2 jobs. Like, yeah, we're not talking about, like, gas station employees or something like this. These are engineers.
Yeah, obviously, if you work in, like, 2 gas stations, that's fine.
Yeah.
these software engineers don't need 2 jobs as you think they get compensated enough, but some people need 2 jobs just to survive.
Yeah,
and this post makes it sound like everyone wanting to make more money and do more for themselves and their family is a ruthless, lying, deceiving thief. Most people don't have a business to just go and sell a product, to just go and make more money, and they aren't in charge of their salary.
It's surprising that somebody who's a CEO of a company would be this bad at communication. I think that he's probably just really mad that it happened and he felt like he got cheated or something like that, and he's being emotional about it. But it's weird to see somebody who's this bad at communication who has a high position like this. He was angry? Yeah, he was angry.
All managers suck at communication, literally.
When that will be adjusted, if it gets adjusted. So all most people can do is get a second job. And can we mention the people just for a second that are already basically working 2 jobs, but at 1 job? Shout out to those.
Yeah, that's what happened at Home Depot. My dad was thinking about just like working at Home Depot after he retired. But then he learned that they made they fired like 1/3 of the people at Home Depot that were doing inventory. And then they just made the sales associates do inventory at the same time as helping.
Isn't that practically what was going on at your store too?
Yeah, basically. They just fired the people that actually did the real job, and they just made random people do the job that other people were supposed to be doing, and then they fired you for not doing the job that other people were supposed to be doing wrong.
Yep. That is perfect.
So they made me do the job that I didn't even sign up for, apply to be, and then they fired me because I did that job wrong.
Mm-hmm. Perfect
That
logic.
makes so much sense. Maybe actually like make me do the job I applied for, and then like don't fire me over the job that I applied for.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
Yep.
I don't understand why they can't just get people to work in grocery. Why do you have to fire every single person?
I don't know, probably wages and stuff. They don't want to pay for the wages,
True.
but then they upcharge all of their items like so much, and then they're like realistically they're probably pocketing a pretty large profit from those items, I would say.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that they're like actually utilizing like a lot of their earnings from selling their products like to actually invest in their stores and whatever.
Yeah.
And like wages and
the customers. Problem solved. There it is.
Those people are putting in 80 hours a week already. It's basically already working 2 full-time jobs. All it should really just come down to is, are you available? Are you reliable? Are you putting out quality work? Are you breaking any contracts that you signed? Any non-competes?
Exactly.
Any NDAs?
Yeah.
No? You're not? Well,
It's
then
totally
if
fine.
everyone is satisfied with your work, why does it matter if you're working for multiple people?
Yeah, and I also think that the problem is that if you say that it is okay or it's bad because it could potentially put you in a position where you'd have to prioritize one thing over another with a job, I think that you can make the exact same argument for having kids. So this is actually an argument that used to be used against women to keep them down in the workplace, is that they wouldn't give women promotions and they would pass them over for different types of advancements and positions because they were considered, oh, well, you know, she might get pregnant or she might have to take care of her kid or something like that in the future. And I think that you could apply this exact same thing to having a second job at the same time. So I think that, yes, unless it's actually manifesting and affecting the job, and it already has, or it's being a, I mean, it's the same thing this guy said. Yeah, this is non-complete or something like that. Used to? Well, yeah, it doesn't happen as much as it does now. I'm sure it still happens now, but it's probably a lot less.
Seriously, tell me, why is it stealing? Why is everyone a thief if they're working 2 jobs at once? Is it a loyalty thing? Is it they aren't getting your full attention? Is it how can they manage 2 meetings at the same time? They're dishonest, unethical people if they find a way to make that work. Because if
they're
that's
just going in a loop. They've been talking about the same thing for the past 10 minutes. But they got another 35 minutes to talk about this. Like 37 minutes actually. Like what are you going to talk about? Like the same thing. I guarantee you Hmm?
Let's just say.
Yeah, like I can guarantee I literally I could just skip to somewhere here and they're probably still gonna be going on about this. Like if you don't need to sign any contract saying that you won't work for our competitors, like
I
they're
still
probably
want to hear it.
huh?
I still want to hear it.
The 46-minute video.
Oh, but just a little bit.
It's the case, you're the CEO of Canopy, but you're also an angel investor in what seems to be like 11 companies. If I scroll down on your main page here, we can see your current experience. You're the CEO of Canopy. But right here, it says you're an angel investor for various companies, 11 different companies. Now, I don't know how much time this takes from your schedule during the day, but I imagine it surely takes some. So you can work.
This is not as much of a gotcha as this guy is making it out to be, or it doesn't necessarily have to be, because probably most of his investments are, like non-voting shares. Or he's vested in a group of other people, and he's actually not making decisions for this company probably on a weekly or maybe even monthly basis. It might be at the very most a quarterly basis. So it is on a surface level a very good argument, but I don't think that it really stands a strong litmus test whenever you look into it. Now, I do also want to say that while this is a bad argument, I think that there are many other arguments that are very similar to this that are completely fucking legitimate. Whether it's people that have different advisory positions, people that have other types of responsibilities and roles that are coinciding with governmental positions, and also people that are serving on like multiple boards of directors. So yeah, I think that there are many other instances of this being true. However, I don't think that being an angel investor into other companies necessarily implies this.
One full-time job and then just have 11 different part-time investments that you're in, because that's not stealing if you have part-time jobs. Or is it stealing if it's just full-time? It seems a little bit.
Again, and like you can tell by like that argument that he's making is clearly not a very good argument, and I think that
Okay, we'll watch another 2 minutes of it. Did they say anything new? No, they're just repeating the same thing. They're repeating the exact same arguments and coming back to what they've been talking about.
Really?
Yeah, the overall argument here is that it largely depends on the context whether or not it's stealing if you work multiple jobs. Because like here they were just talking about like God, what were they just talking about? Like with this guy like investing part-time for 11 companies while also being CEO of one. And then they're saying like, oh, it's not stealing if you're working part-time, but it like I don't know. And then they're just coming back to like how it's a stupid argument that has a lot of nuance to it, and you can't make definite claims.
You want to keep going?
Huh?
You want to keep going?
I don't want to keep going because it's the same thing. I want to go to bed because I'm tired. I'm like falling asleep
12
here.
minutes left.
Huh?
Let's wait 12 minutes.
Yeah, but for what are we gonna do in 12 minutes? I don't want to watch this for 12 minutes.
Why not?
It's the same thing. I can skip to 12 minutes later in the video. You want to see?
Let's just keep watching for a little bit and see if they get anywhere.
All right.
the reason for that is because the person who is the CEO here, this is clearly a terrible fucking argument. And they clearly meant to say something else. They were just pissed off and they made an ass of themselves. How's it stealing if you're the investor? What he is implying is that by investing in another company and investing your time, obviously, like you would probably, like he's not just probably picking these out of a dartboard, right? He's decided to invest into these companies, and he probably does have at least a limited level of oversight, although I think it probably is maybe quarterly or sometimes annually or semi-annually. So a lot of these people don't have, you know, hands-on oversight into a lot of the companies that they're investing into. However, I do think that, like, if you are investing into these other companies and you do have your hands in a lot of cookie jars, that it doesn't look particularly good whenever you complain about other people doing something that is similar.
Hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny because just the other day, Equifax did an audit of their employees working there by using the information it collects on everyone, and they basically outed their own employees. They found 24 employees or contractors with 2 jobs, and they were fired. And that's pretty spooky, to be honest. Your own company using the information it collects on everyone to spy on their own people. Anyways, the reason that I mentioned that...
Getting high on your own supply. What's wrong with that?
that is that the CEO
Basically,
of
like using
Equifax-
your own employees, like that's basically using like cameras and stuff to like watch employees. Same thing. Using
Yeah.
resources to like using resources to get information.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like would usually be private.
So you're like purposely framing somebody to like look negative, sort of.
Yeah.
also happens to be a board member at another company. But here's the funny thing, not just a regular board member, he's a lead director. So I guess this takes even more responsibility than...
Not necessarily. These guys just invent these roles, okay? Like, we do this all the time. Many companies do this all the time. You just invent something and you just say, yeah, this person is a lead director, and that's all there is to it. Now, I do think that, again...
Supervisor boss, supervision management boss.
Yeah, yeah. That's the best job title to have. Like, you need the dream key to access the cab.
Only
too.
really a big problem whenever it's something that has to do with a non-compete clause or you're underperforming at your job. I think that if you're working two jobs that are not competing with each other and you're doing both of your jobs well, firing somebody for having two jobs like that, I feel is just completely fucking stupid.
The regular board member positions, right? Now, what's really hypocritical here is that if we scroll down further into this article, we can see that Mark Begor, the CEO of Equifax, wrote an email to his employees that week. He said, "We expect our team to be fully dedicated to Equifax and have one role, their job at Equifax." Now, let's talk about the
That's silly. I think that's very silly to say. It depends on what jobs they have, and if they have a non-compete clause, like, is it...
They're
like,
just
here's a
repeating the
question.
same points.
Exactly. And now we're 13 minutes in, and I don't think they've accomplished anything since 9 minutes in, or even before that.
They just keep bringing up how, like, if you have like a non-compete clause, you shouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. Like, you think they're getting anywhere? They're not getting anywhere. They're not going to get anywhere.
46-minute video for what?
Exactly.
So skip a few minutes in and see if it gets anywhere.
It's not gonna.
Treating you? No, I mean, that's what you're gonna do. I think that's just what happens.
In reality, companies are owned by people either directly, in the case of our employees, or indirectly by the retirement funds that are invested in this venture.
That's true.
And private equity and investment funds that own companies.
That is very true. Yes, whenever you steal from a company, you're not stealing from some amorphous blob that the money just comes out of randomly. It just is randomly generated. Yes, you are stealing from people every single time you steal from a company. This does happen.
You're stealing from those...
Me stealing time is basically stealing from investors, basically.
Depending on you to get work done and whose career ride on the success of the companies for which they work. Won't someone think of the CEOs? This is...
No, I think that's a silly thing to say, too, because there's a lot of people's 401ks that are mutually invested into a lot of different mutual funds and other types of investments that would be negatively affected if a lot of people started stealing from that store. And this is, again, something that would happen if everybody did this. Would this damage the company's value, and would this damage people's retirement funds and investments? The answer to that is yes. And I think also this is not a rich people problem. There are a lot of people that are making less than $50,000 a year that have retirement funds. They have, small levels of investments. So I think that this is, again, this is coming from a perspective that it's like almost like an eat the rich type thing, and I can get behind some of that stuff, but I don't think this is an example of it. Stealing from rich, it was okay. Well, what I'm saying is that you're not stealing from the rich. That's the thing. All that stuff is getting stolen by the government. Well, I mean, I don't know what you mean by that. Poor CEO can't afford a fourth house. So sad. Well, like, how many of you guys have like retirement funds or like different 401ks that are invested into different things? Yeah, it's a good number of people in chat. And unless you want to say that everybody in my chat is just a rich guy, I think you have to concede that a lot of normal people have retirement funds. And a lot of normal people have investment funds. This is not a rich people thing.
The first time in a while, though, that I've seen a CEO try to make their company seem like a human. Because 99% of the time, executives love to hide behind that ominous corporation veil.
It's not my fault the company had record profits and we can't afford to give you your 2% raise this year. It's the company's fault.
I love how this almost sounds just a little bit like Barack Obama. Listen.
Huh?
The company had record profits and we can't afford to give you your 2% raise this year. It's
just
the company's
a little
fault.
bit.
I don't own the private
Yeah,
jet.
hardly.
The company does. I just own the company.
I think we've seen
Look at
far
that
too
chin.
much of this sort of rhetoric by now for you to try and use the, but we're humans too. It's not working. Like, I agree, it's definitely not good when people take on responsibility and commitments and then don't follow through. But I don't think most people are intentionally trying to screw over their teammates or their company. They're probably just trying to make more money.
Yeah, I think those two things are not mutually exclusive. So whenever you're trying to make more money, but you're
Yeah, I don't think this is really going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're talking about like investments and stuff now, which I don't really know how their conversation spiraled into that. I mean, I guess that's the argument about stealing time. You're stealing time from your investments and your retirement funds and whatever. You go really far deep into it.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's that? Let me search something up real quick. I don't see how working 2 jobs is stealing unless like they said you have some sort of agreement.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even know what they're arguing. They're not arguing anything. They're literally both agreeing. So it's on some small points about like retirement funds or whatever, some stuff that I don't think I have enough energy to fully understand, like the main goal of their two arguments.
Yeah. Except one part one.
Hmm?
Hey, I told you, shorty.
Yeah, no, with that song.
That's a good song.
No, it's an abomination.
Alright, well, here's the thing. I ain't going cat.
Yep.
I gotta go because I gotta take a shit.
Okay, yeah, and I'm about to freaking fall asleep as well, so I might as well go too.
It's good because I just gotta poop.
Yeah,
Sorry.
alright, no problem.
I want to give you a reason why I'm like leaving so soon.
Well, that's fine because I want to go myself because I'm tired. I want to sleep.
Sounds good. So you thought these guys are going around in circles?
They are going around in circles. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thanks. See you later.
Sure. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And bye, stream.